like a crisp, like I was cooked like a chicken out in that heat. Anyway, this is what that looks like, which I do wear a hat, but I don't know, it's just really hot. So there you go. How is everybody? I can't see y'all. I'm just blathering away to myself. I can't see anybody. How is everybody? Where is everybody? I saw you guys and then you were gone. I don't see anybody. I'll just wait. Oh, there you are. Hi, you guys. San Diego. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, I'm somebody's auntie. I really am somebody's auntie. How is everybody? Colorado. I'm burnt to a crisp. I kind of went out in the sun as I do. Oh, Michael, there you are. I meant to answer you. And you guys, I'm going to do Michael's show. So I meant to text you, but you know I'm driving 5,000 miles all over the place, Michael. So Michael, I'm going to do his show. So he's going to text me again, and I'm telling you all here I'm going to do his YouTube. So when I do his YouTube, that you can all go over there and watch his YouTube. Just saying. So make sure you text me, Michael. Please text me because you know how that goes. Yeah, well, Esther's show. Sorry. I'm sorry. Esther's show. Esther, who is Michael. Michael, who is Esther. It's like the same person. Okay, so there you go. How is everybody? I'm literally went out in the heat. You're in Dallas. I bet it's hot there too. Denton, Texas. I'm good. I was out hiking in the sun and it was so hot. Hi, Virginia. There's cute little Virginia. Okay, 2:33. I just got a text from my chiropractor and acupuncturist telling me my time. So this is good because I need time to fix my little hiking feet. Anyway, it was so hot when I was hiking that even when I got done by 9 o'clock, I was like, holy shit, it is hot. Like, oh my God, right? Stratton Island, there you go. Wait, something New York. It's a blinking 1,000 degrees, exactly. Nancy's 22nd birthday. Lucky Nancy, whoever she is, that she's 22. Oh my God, I just missed that. Your boyfriend wanted me, or whatever, you to ask me something. Napa too. Yeah, super duper hot. It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow and then hotter and hotter and hotter. Let's look up Palm Springs because I can't even go near Palm Springs with the heat right now because I would die. I would absolutely die. So let's look up Palm Springs. I take that back. I may be going there on the weekend. Let me see. Okay. How early do we start? Right? How early do we start? How early do we start? That's all I want to know. 2, 3 a.m., right? I'm wearing a parka. Oh my God, not here. 117. Is that what Palm Springs is? 117. Let me look. I got them on my list of places. Well, I thought I did. Hold on. Let me add this on. There's so many interesting things. Did y'all? Wait, Arizona 109. Thank you. Do I think I should switch careers? You predicted do you think the baby will be born? Wait, what? What? I got to learn to read these. Do you think, okay, you predicted my pregnancy. Do you think the baby will be born early? Why? Oh, are you trying to get that baby out because of the heat? Why don't you try running around the block in the heat? That might throw you into labor. I'm kidding. I don't actually think the baby's going to come early. Maybe like within the 3 weeks, which would technically be early, but there's a 3 days, 3 weeks, something like this. So there's something along those lines, 3 days, 3 weeks, something. Yeah, 92. I've got to look up weather in Palm Springs. So I'm going to look in Palm Springs. Okay, let's see what this weather. Oh my gosh, you all, Palm Springs, Tuesday, 118. Wednesday, 117. Thursday, 118. Friday, 118. Saturday, 117. Sunday's your day, it's 113. Monday, 109. Tuesday, 108. And then Wednesday, a decrease to 106. Up all night, slept all day. Yeah, I heard that a lot from people, which is interesting. Now, let's check out LA. Let's check out Los Angeles and just see what that temperature's like, just because we can. Yep, I know the retrogrades. And isn't Jupiter and Saturn like literally conjuncting right now? Or is that Jupiter? Wait, the conjunction's right now, right? Today we have one hit of the conjunction. I actually have to look at, I didn't even look at my calendar. Okay, California. Oh, it's not so bad. I mean, Los Angeles. It says 91 tomorrow, 88, 90, 88, 90, blah, 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 la, la, la. Whatever. Move to Maryland. Oh, you did? Good. Good, good. I'm looking for my calendar. Let me see. I should be prepared, should I not? Yeah, I don't go in the pool. I hope your sister will be okay. Yes. All right. Got so many things to do. Yes. Is Toronto cold right now? That's unbelievable. Yeah, because in March, I mean, it's, here's my nails. They're black. They're black and shiny. That's all. Just for 2 weeks till I do a new set. And Rascal Pants got her nails done. Rascal got her nails done. Kids pee in the pool. No, not for that reason. I won't wear a bathing suit ever. Never. Ever. Not going to do that to other people or myself, right? Yes, like black obsidian, but shiny. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Let me see. This is June, right? I want to move back to Florida. Should I right now? No, it's a retrograde. You should not. I'm thinking you should not. Skinny dip. That's the whole point. I need the clothes to cover up the, you know, flaws, which we all have, but I just don't want to be critiqued at the pool. So when my kids were little, I wore bike shorts in the pool. I would never wear a bathing suit because there's bitches at the pool and the bitches, whatever. If you're asking me if you should separate from your husband, then the answer is yes. I mean, if somebody got to ask me that, then yes. Yes, you should because you're not happy. Okay? That's why. Okay, wait. Saturn and where am I? So confused. What is today? It's the 14th, right? No, what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking. Oh, Saturn and it's got to be Uranus. Oh yeah, Saturn and Uranus are dead square. There you go. 1309. I can't even see it. And 130. No, hold on. 1309 and 1304 squaring Saturn Uranus. Yep. Tauruses and Aquariuses going at it. Leos and Scorpios, it's all there. True happy people don't think like that. Whatever. I do think like that because I'm not happy in a bathing suit. So yeah, you'd be crazy to wear a bathing suit out at a pool. Yeah, you can. I had shingles in my 30s. I absolutely had shingles in my 30s. And I caught it at the gym, by the way. I caught it at the gym. And it was weird because I'm always moving my, this isn't my running bra, but my bra straps when I'm sweating because, you know, it's just suffocating, right? So anyway, I was on the treadmill and I was doing that and I broke out all around my bra strap and I had no idea what it was, pus bubbles. And I was like, what is that? Then I went in the shower and it was horrible heat. I mean, totally painful. Then my friend got him on her hand. I know it sounds like she was grabbing my bra, but she wasn't. She was on the treadmill next to me. And then they wrote letters to everybody saying that they had an outbreak of shingles in the gym. This was at the YMCA at that time. And yeah, a lot of people got it. Gym shingles. I mean, that's what they said it was. You know, I know. I had it like underneath where I move my strap because I'm always going like this. So when I'm sweating, you know, anyway, that's where it was. And it was so, I did not know what it was till after it was gone. But yeah, seriously. They said they got it at the gym. Shingles can happen at any age. If you get chicken pox, I had those twice. And, oh, it's your oldest daughter's birthday. She's born on Trump's birthday. You said that, I didn't. Lysol kills shingles and cat's claw. Well, absolutely. I thought of drinking Lysol, but then I thought better of it. Shingles are part of the herpes virus, which is part of the chickenpox virus. So, oh, acupuncture. Yeah, no, I do acupuncture. I don't know if you're talking to me. Yeah, wait. Oh my God, I can't wait to get off the planet. Anyway, to answer your question, shingles are part of chickenpox, which are part of herpes. So just get this in your head. Since we're so concerned with our health and the government is so concerned with us passing stuff on, if you suck dick and you have a cold sore on your mouth, it's going to go on their dick. And then they're going to put their dick in another person and they're going to get that. That's how that shit happens. Just, you know, I thought I'd explain it. CDC explanation here. That's how it happens. That's it. Herpes. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same here as it is down here. How do you think up here gets up here or down there, right? Think. So, yeah. Oh, no, it's right. Nice. I had herpes at 4. Nasty parents. Well, you could have been born with herpes. They say 50% of people have herpes, but the CDC is not worried about your herpes. Just about a fictitious 99% curable thing that they're worried about, but not your herpes. Don't, no, we're not worried about that. Oh, Rascal did light blue. I don't know, but cold sores, yeah, cold sores are herpes. They really are. But chickenpox and shingles isn't. Yes, they're all part of the herpes virus. It's all a spreading little virus. It's a spreading little virus. You should really be worried about that virus. Like, I'm just saying, right? It should be. Yeah, they say there's 2 types of herpes. Look it up. It's basically the same. Yeah, you can get chickenpox as an adult. Herpes is the gift that keeps on giving. It's definitely a gift. It's a total gift. Like, yeah, I'm not taking a prick for anything. I don't care if I get shingles again. Bring it on. That was very stressful time frame and whatever. I mean, it's not nice, but they go away, right? So, I mean, they go away, right? What's the big deal? Like, why do we have to, like, inject ourselves with something all the time? Keep injecting, keep injecting. Why don't we just inject ourselves with heroin? I mean, it'll stop depression, right? I'm just saying. How about speed? It'll stop tiredness. Why don't we do that? Oh my God, you had chickenpox when you had a baby. Oh my goodness. I don't watch the housewife people. 80% of the public has herpes. I don't, except I do have chickenpox and shingles. So technically that's the herpes virus, but I don't have herpes. So there. Anyway, is there any possibility I won't be alone out here? I have no idea where you are. Yeah, I Google lysine. Wait. Oh, lysine. Yes. Not. I thought you said. I thought you said Lysol. Yeah, lysine. Absolutely. I know about lysine. Yeah, it stays dormant. Jason should fucking call his mother. Had enough of this kid not calling his mother. I mean, my God, right? I'm gonna get killed for saying that publicly. Anyway, yeah, lysine. Absolutely. Shingles don't go away. They lie dormant. Okay, whatever. The bumps dissipated. I probably have them and I can break out again with shingles. And who cares? So what? I could get hit by a car too. And who cares? You know, yeah, no, the boys don't call. Lila calls, Rascal calls, but not Jason. Rascal calls. So me and Rascal did nails and Mommy Kenna, and we went and did our nails for Rasco's birthday and our toes, and we did that, and it was really fun. And her birthday's on Thursday, which I wanted to say thank you so much for the Target card. And this is from Karina, Gypsy Girl here. There is a Target card, and there's a gift for Lila. Gift for Lila, which is not being opened by Grandma Sloan. There may also be some marshmallows because Karina likes to make me a chubby muffin, but I will eat them. There's also M&M's. Rascal, if you're watching, these are for you, Rascal, if I don't eat them first, because there's always that possibility. So there's this. And then there was some beautiful hand soap here, which is sunshine and lemons. I'm just a fucking ray of sunshine, so this makes sense. See? Thank you so much, Gypsy Girl Karina. Thank you for that. In Pembroke, well, I shouldn't even say where you are. Anyway, in Florida. And she wrote a beautiful card. Look, beautiful card. She says prayers for Keithy. How beautiful, huh? Let's see, if you were my mom. No, they don't like me. They've somehow learned not to like me. So whatever. They learn not to. But you know what? Whatever. I might open Lila's present. I might not be able to control myself. It may happen. It could happen. That stuff happens. It could happen. Could happen very quickly. Anyway, Rascal, she's super excited. Baby Jack was so tired on Sunday because it was so hot. The baby Jack just rolls over and he likes, I know they are hilarious, aren't they? Baby girl, there you go. I'm not going to open it. I'm going to save her for Rascal because she's having a party on Father's Day. But, oh shit. Hold on a second. She's having a party on Father's Day, so I'll have to go over there to her party when I come back from hiking through the heat, 24 miles. Yeah. I'm going to do 24 miles to get to the top of 11,500 feet like a little bitch in the middle of the night. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to creep their adoption Sloan as my kick-ass. Yeah, you would think so. Let's see. Does Jason have Taurus in his chart? Oh my God, he's a stubborn mofo, isn't he? Yeah, he's, wait, before I speak, oh, I can't. My app's on this phone. I stay hydrated by drinking water. So that's what I do. Anyway, yeah, Jason has progressed Taurus stuff, and he did have Mars in Taurus. His father has Moon in Taurus. I'm not a huge fan of Taurus. Y'all know it. Like, no, I'm not a fan of Taurus or Scorpio, but we're not going to get into that again, but I'm really not a fan of it. Sorry, just a true story. Doesn't mean I won't be around you, but if you have to ask me if you should leave your job, leave your job. No, I mean, you can't help what you have in your charts. I'm not going to hate you for that reason. I don't even read my chart. Apparently, I didn't even read my shit when I got married, or I would have seen the telltale signs of what was going to come. I would have seen that if I'd have actually bothered to read my chart. So I'm not even a bigot that way. I'm like literally will do what I want to do without looking at the chart. It was pointed out to me some things in the chart, and I was like, oh my God, right? I'm a Taurus sun that acts like a Libra rising. You can act any way you want. Absolutely. You can be anything you want. Oh my God, ouch. The Aries and the Scorpio together is just so excuse me, here I go burping again, is so critical because I ate my dinner so fast so I could come on here. Yes, one more person added to that murder list. I heard. What was that guy's name? The guy that wrote an expose, father of 3 or 4 babies, wrote an expose on that Leo, former president known as Billy Clinton. Little Billy Clinton and his little wiggly waggly. That guy. Yeah, I'm talking about the former president like that. Yeah, I said that. Anyway, that guy, Christopher Sign, right? Yeah, I mean, he had, what was he, 43, 48? And he gets offed. He gets offed. What is that about? What is that about? Like, he didn't just go off and kill himself. He didn't just go do that. He didn't just go do it, okay? Nobody with 3 little babies is doing that. Chatham, Ontario. Hello, Chatham. I remember it. Yeah, 45. Okay, 45, 43. I mean, it's hilarious when you see these people that are just offing themselves. They're just like, you know what? I have 3 babies. I think I'm miserable with my money, my success, my book. I think I'll just off myself. Doesn't happen. It's not true. They've been bullshitting us. We've been brainwashed to believe this is true. It's not true. If you are doing that, yeah, arkansizing happening again, business as usual. I actually know somebody who one of their children, 2 boys, were killed in Arkansas during a drug run through the train tracks. They saw something. Anyway, well, of course it's revenge. They're always doing shit for revenge, right? Yeah, some bitch on my, oh my God, did I say that? Some bitch, and I'm going to say it on my Instagram, was like commenting on Keithy's wanted sign, not wanted, reward sign. She was like, what does this mean? Is this connected to Epstein? And is this connected to, you know, and I'm like, wow, really? Did you really say that? Did you really fucking say that? So when somebody asks you a question like they don't know, they're gaslighting you, they're passive aggressive, and they deserve to be bitch slapped. So I just basically blocked her, called her a stupid bitch and blocked her because when she says that, there's a problem. So remember that when people say, how did that happen? How did that happen? Well, someone ran him off the road is how. Well, I'm sorry, who would be sarcastic at the death of my son? Just ask yourself that. It's a reward sign for people who saw my son die. So why would you choose to be sarcastic at the death of somebody's child? What kind of fucktard are you? So there's no excuse for that, even if she was being sarcastic. No excuse. Don't do that. It's gaslighting. She went through the whole thing. She's a gaslighter. Anyway, I find it offensive. So when I see those comments crop up, that's when it's just pure gaslighting. And again, I'm going to say this again. No, don't be sorry. It's fine. If you want to come kill me, I will put my address up here so you can come to my door. You can fucking knock on it and I'll answer it and we'll see what happens. How about that? I mean, I don't even care, but how about that? I mean, seriously. I mean, please. Like, go for it. Do it. Who cares? Yeah, I know they do. It is offensive. It is offensive. Totally. I'm like, come to the door. I don't care. Why do I care? They kill everybody on this planet if they don't like. Remember the guy? I was thinking about this today about total gaslighting, okay? Remember, Leo Mama taking, exactly. I won't shut up. Remember, you can come visit, Sasha. You can come visit. You're not going to kill me. You can come visit. Okay, so, oh my God. Whoever's birthday, Dina, happy birthday. You're still a baby. Jason, call your freaking mom. Jason, call your mom. Jason, Chirpy, call your mom. Anyway, I got to tell you the funniest story about Jason. So this weekend, I went and was looking for shoe boxes, not shoe boxes. Yeah, I'm going to tell you about Dave Grohl. I just got that sent to me this morning. I'm not on Twitter because I was kicked off for comments about Jeffrey Epstein, which, by the way, are true. But anyway, I was going to the Container Store in Pasadena, and then I was going to go to Walmart because I was looking for plastic boxes, like 15 of them for my shoes, because I put them in there so I could stack them sideways because I have such a small closet for my shoes. No, all my clothes go in there, not just my shoes. But anyway, so I did that, right? I did it, and so I was at Lowe's. You guys know it. I know, right? Call your mother already, you little biatcha. Anyway, I was at the parking lot in the Empire Center. Y'all know where there you go, your hometown. Y'all know where the Empire Center is, right? So I was there. I mean, you who are in California. I was there, and I was at Lowe's. I wasn't at Lowe's. I pulled in that side. So I thought, should I go to Walmart? Should I go to Target? I don't feel like driving to Pasadena. Ugh. So then I thought to myself, suddenly, you need to go to Target. So, like one of those, this is not really cool, like one of those really weirdo drivers that drive through the middle of parking lots, I went straight. Okay, so the road goes like this around, you know, when you pull into your parking spot. So I could see like 4 aisles down, there were open. Oh, you're in Banning. There you go. Below Idlewild. Love Idlewild, San Jacinto, Marion Mountain. Okay, so anyway, I drove through the parking spaces, like from one, you can see how hot it's getting in here. Anyway, I drove through them, and they were just empty all the way along. So yeah, whatever, Grohl, I don't really care. Grohl, growl, demon, whatever. Grohl, I know. It's Dave Grohl, all right? Got it? Grohl, blah. Anyhow, so I'm driving through, I didn't get rid of them, they left. The shingles just left. I'm gonna call him Dave Grohl, like, what's his name? Who's the guy at Christmas? Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas whatever? Gruel, like eat your gruel. What is that Pink Floyd song? That's who he is, Dave Shingles. I know they're Masons. I know this, absolutely. Sweating in Alberta, totally get you. Sweating in Scrooge, thank you. Okay, so anyway, I'm driving through the parking lot and I go boom, boom, boom. And then I go right and I turn left and I go, I'm gonna park here. Because usually I like to walk as far as I can. Because in my mind, the more that I walk, the more that I am healthy. So I pull up and I see somebody standing in the parking lot. I'll give you a hint. He's wearing Keithy's commando pants, you know, camouflage pants, not commando. He wasn't naked. Camouflage pants. And so I recognize the pants because they're Keithy's, right? And then I'm looking at the headband and I can see the blonde hair, which resembles my blonde hair, but I can see it pulled back, right? And I can see this person and they're in like a stringer t-shirt and I can see them. So my little car creeps right up and because I got blacked out windows, but he knows my car. I lower the window, he's still not looked up. And it was my Jason right there. So I actually saw him in the parking lot at Target. I saw my little Jason right there. Like spirit led me right to Jason, but it didn't help. He still didn't call. He said, hi, I'm fine. And then he bailed. That's what he did. But anyway, we got it, right? When is a good time leave? Leave now, go, whatever you mean. Anyway, that's what happens. So does anyone else see? There's probably someone in the blanket, but yeah, no, that's true. I really did run into Chirpy at right there. I can find him. Really. He doesn't like to think that, but I really can find him. This is going to make him paranoid and he's going to be very angry. But it's true. I did. It's really true. So I ran right into him. So there you go. Yeah, I know. Well, I recognized the pants and the way he was standing because they were Keithy's pants. Because Jason's wearing Keithy's pants. He took his clothes, of course, because it's his brother. And then I looked at the shirt, and then I know the shirt, and then I could see the little blonde hair pulled back. blonde hair because he doesn't want to have my blonde hair because his is titanium. It's titanium. It's a different kind of blonde hair. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, honing. I know, right? Anyway, that did happen. Jason says his hair is titanium, as opposed to whatever this is. This is like, oh God. So my roots were on fire, and I was like, oh my God, I have to wash it off. Anyway, no, I just pulled the window down. I was right beside him. He was standing right there. I parked my car, he got out, he goes, bye, and he left. I know it's platinum, but anyway, that's what happened. So that happened. But anyway, Dave Grohl, okay, there you go. See how cute. Okay, so Dave, as in ex-friend of Kurt, as in Cobain, as in Love, as in Courtney, Beige Grohl. Oh, hi there from Newmarket. Hi, Joan, how are you? Yeah, no, I bleached the shit out of this. Like, actually, this I have to cut. I'll just keep cutting. I literally shaved the back, though. It's shaved. Like, it's just weird. So, anyway, Jason, yeah, he can't get away. He won't get away. Okay, so Courtney Love. Now, this is interesting because the article I read, and I did not read the Twitter exchange between them. I don't know what it is. So I just read the article that said that they saw the Twitter exchange. But here's the thing. What she was saying is true. Dave Ghoul, as in demon, as in Freemason, as in Illuminati, as in Luciferian, as in blood cult, as in I'm going to do everything I can and put a big old smiley fucking thing on my face so that y'all don't know what I'm up to, and I'm going to gaslight the whole country and tell you all to get a prick shoved in your arm because that's my job. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to foo fight it, right? I'm going to have my whole band stand up there and tell you what you got to do, because of course they're doctors and they should be telling us what we got to do. I don't want to, growl away, right? Ghoul away. All right, I'll stop. I'm going to stop. Anyhow, problem is Courtney, she's talking about something that's really true. She said when she first came to LA, she signed with him, which I find very interesting because she wasn't with Kurt then. So how interesting that he tied in with Kurt, or I don't know. I may be wrong on that. I can't really remember. Anyway, she signed with him because she described herself as being very broken and she wanted her dreams to come through, right? That's what she wanted to have happen. So there's an element of greed in this for all of us, and myself included, that want to come to Hollywood and be in the entertainment business, okay? We want to be in the entertainment business. So we want to make money. We want to have a mansion. I don't want to have a mansion, but I mean, whatever. I have no idea what y'all are saying. But anyway, you want to come into the entertainment industry. You want to be famous. You want to be, a celebrity. You want to get that treatment. Who wouldn't, okay? Who wouldn't want to get that treatment? So they set up us as a society to, idolize the Kardashians and people like that. They get billions of dollars and they get to sit there and go, look, like that, right? It's the ego mind. It's the earthbound mind. Exactly. Okay, dark-skinned girls and Asians. And I bet they're under the age of 10 and they're girls, literally. Anyway, so that's what, she was broken, but she's jealous of him. Yeah, well, I'm sure she is. However, she does point out something because I dealt with it the entire time I was doing TV shows. I once was asked to do a TV show, well, several times actually. I've been on several shows at the same time as James Van Prague, but I was asked to do a show one time, and I don't know what it was, but I'm trying to think of the time frame. It had to be 2012, I want to say. That's what I want to say. Anyway, I was going to be on the show. He was on the show as the host, I want to say, and there were like 5 other psychics. Anyway, on the show, the contract said, we own your name and likeness into perpetuity. Perpetuity. I had the worst argument with the producer because I was like, you can't own anything about who I am because you are not me. And you can't say perpetuity because like perpetuity, like for fucking ever, like in 1,000 years, right? So perpetuity, no, I haven't told the Van Prague thing. I've told other ones, but I've gotten a lot of contracts that use the word perpetuity, and you will write amendments, but that's what they're doing. But see, here's the thing. Yeah, De Niro should shut up. He's a pedophile. Really, he should. I mean, De Niro doesn't have room to talk, and someone ought to knock the shit out of his 5'4" ass. Big time. Somebody ought to just knock it out, because he's a liar, a hypocrite, and he just is, I don't know what to say, but that's what he is. He's a horrible human being. But yeah, they took his name, right? So yeah, they say into perpetuity, but look at this. Since we're on Earth and we think we're going to live 70 or 80 years, right? And all of that stuff. And then you sign something because you want to be famous. You're not even thinking about, quote, perpetuity. What does that even mean? Like, are you talking 500,000 years? Are you talking when I go back, ashes to ashes, dust to dust? What are you talking about when you say perpetuity? So they sign it because they want whatever. Oh, 5'4". Well, De Niro's short. Let's look up how big that idiot is. He's short. Come on. He's got little man syndrome. Come on. They're all little. They're all little. They would never get hired in movies if they didn't, bend over and wear baby clothes for producers and suck dick. Yeah, De Niro, I said that. Anyway, he'll probably come kill me too. How about that? Yeah, Napoleon complex. Okay, height. Let me see this guy's height. They're all going to lie about their height too. So, they say he's 5'10". That's his face. They say he's 5'10". And I'm 6'2". So, just saying. Anyway, yeah, he's 5'10". Like, I am who was that guy? That Asian basketball player, 6'7". I'm him. If De Niro's 5'10", I'd be very, 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 yeah, still short. Right. I know. Well, that I shouldn't be mean. That's probably average, 5'10", but I'm used to my Keithy. So I'm used to my tall men. 6'2", I think, might be the shortest in the family. 6'3", 6'2", whatever. Keithy was tall. Jason's tall. They're all tall. Anyway, maybe in heels. No, I'm saying De Niro in heels. You got that right. Anyway, what about Rihanna? I don't know how tall Rihanna is. Yeah, he was short. Their height. I know he's short. Somehow I know this. I've seen him in 5'10" is normal. So yeah. So anyway, the thing is, when you're in Hollywood and short and all gay, they lie about height, all short, all gay. Well, yes, they lie about all of that because it's part of the beast system and the sodomy ritual. The sodomy ritual is what they're doing. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Anyway, they put De Niro in platform shoes. Oh, they should have put some brains in his head. Forget the shoes. He needed to talk intelligent. He makes those dumb, smug faces that you just want to go smack like this and just push him right off the chair. Of course, De Niro's father was gay. That's who probably turned him into the business. Yes, I know Desi Arnaz was short, but don't talk about him. He's my friend. I'm in my head. Okay, so Dudley Moore was incredibly short. Tom Cruise, 5'4", 5'3", 5'2", whatever. Okay, I am over 6 feet. Yeah. I don't know. We're Canadian and we're all tall. Actually, Norwegian. I think that's where the tall part came from on my side. Keithy, a lot of the relatives, Keithy's 6'4", 6'3" and a bit, but he would have kept growing. And Jason's 6'2", Johnny's 6'2". Yeah, they're tall. I never thought about tall, the butt plug rituals. Yes, butt plug rituals. Thank you. I have no idea about the magnetic thing. I don't even know what that means. I'm 5'6" is how tall I am. So there you go. My youngest son, 6'4". Oh my God, how cute. Yeah, that's so cute. I'm a sucker for like big Viking, Irish Viking blood. That's exactly what we have. So anyway, when these production companies and all of these things talk about into perpetuity, and because you're broke on money. Now, here's another bullshit story. I want to call out Sylvester Stallone. Yeah. Of course, Russell Brand. I watched him in person and I saw the sigils he was doing while he was talking. I had to go see him. So definitely, Russell Brand did not get where he was and have a sexual addiction and do what he did without doing what he did, which is what they all do. Now he's trying to act like he's confused by it as if his alter personality popped into his head, although I really do enjoy listening to Russell Brand. Joe Pesci pisses me off too. Let's see, for leggings. What pose for leggings? I don't know what leggings, but I wear leggings all day long. Okay, so of course, I'm sure they're all Tyler Perry or Perry Tyler. Is it Tyler Perry? Oh, now I'm confused. Yeah, the rich, well, let me just finish with this. Anyway, what happens is because of our own greed, myself included, we spend our life trying to chase the horse, like in heroin, trying to chase the high. I want to be famous. I want to have money. I want to have a car. I want to be like Oprah. I want to be like whoever. I want to be like Kardashian. I want to be like Marilyn. I want to be like whatever. That's what we chase because in our society, they're shoved the fuck down our throat with all of their money. And I just wanted to add this, okay, like somebody like LeBron James who blathers on about white privilege, maybe he should check his privilege since apparently all white people have it and he doesn't have any privilege. Okay, number one. And when they talk about these things, the people that talk about these things, oh, thank you so much, Tamara Rah. Thank you. Thank you for that. I love Ray Liotta too, but he got to be one of them just the same. Sorry, he just got B. But anyway, when they make the rules, okay? When they make the rules and they speak to the public, they are indoctrinating us. They are telling us who we don't like. Somebody on here wrote about white privilege, and she had a point where she brought it up, saying that it's too bad I didn't understand white privilege, and I don't understand white privilege. Sorry, it's just my skin is white, and I'm going to fucking say it again. I have no control over that, so I don't want a label thrown onto me because I can't help that I'm white. Black, Asian, Mexican, mix, Spanish, la 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 la. I can't, okay? I can't change it. So stop throwing labels at me and saying, stop labeling me. You were never, oh, Mary Tyler Moore, I believe so as well. You are never going to put a label on me that I accept. I do not accept your labels, okay? So, was adopted, doesn't know what, yeah, no, Ray Liotta was adopted. I know, I said he was adopted. But anyway, when this young woman posted about the white privilege, she seemed like trying to explain to me that I didn't understand what white privilege meant because, you know, I'm stupid. But she was saying the way that it was explained to me, the way that I was explaining it was wrong. And she was saying it was more about elevating the black people. I think she was black. I'm not sure, actually. So don't come for me if you are you. I'm just saying what I thought you were on that, but it's like last week. But here's the thing. I don't want to hear about your color. I don't want to hear about anything about your color at all. I don't want to know if you're fucking Asian. I don't want to know if you're white. I don't want to know if you're black. I don't want to know if you are, I don't care. Because when you talk to me in color, you are defining me into an object according to my skin color. And my skin color is none of your business because I came out of my parents and that's not my choice. So stop blaming me for my skin color, nor should any other community of people, black, white, Asian, or whatever mix, yellow, Hispanic, I don't know, all the colors of the rainbow, red, yellow, black, white, green, purple, whatever color you identify with or actually are. Nobody should be targeted as a group of people, and we have allowed the government to do this. So see, the problem is not me and my white skin, or them and their black skin, or them and their whatever skin. The problem is actually the government. That's the problem. So until we hold the employees of the citizens accountable, those people work for us. We do not listen to them. Since when do you run a business and let your employees tell you what you can and can't wear to work with your business? We pay them. We pay them, right? We pay them. So they are our employees, and I mean that. So if you are my employee, don't be conjuring up bullshit, okay, about white this, right? So they need to stop that crap, right? I believe it needs to stop. So whether I do understand white privilege or I don't, how about this? I don't care. And you can quote me on that. I don't care. I will not discuss skin color as far as like when you meet me. Either you accept my skin color or you don't. Period. Aw, thank you so much, Zorro. Is it Zora? Zorro Brown. Thank you so much for that, you guys. But that's just my, like, I don't want to talk skin color. Someone comes in my house, they're black, they're white. Keith had all kinds of friends of every color. I don't even know who was who and who was what. Everybody would tell me they're this or that, they're mixed, they're this. Keithy had friends with absolutely anybody and everybody. I don't draw a distinction. I don't draw a distinction on your money or your lack of money, on what you look like, your gender, your sexual choice, your fucking skin color. I don't. Period. I moved into a neighborhood where everybody is eclectic. It's not a white neighborhood. Okay. In fact, there's perhaps not very many white people there. So it's eclectic neighborhood. So that's what I'm going to tell you. So when I hear white privilege, it pisses me off. It really does. White. No. Well, okay. White supremacists, you know, I mean, okay. I'm not saying they don't exist. They probably do, but I don't know. I'm not seeing them here. What I'm seeing, and I'm going to say this again, I'm seeing the government orchestrate the propagandized media to espouse crap in order to rile people up. So we are being gaslit as a collective group of people in the United States of America. That's what I see. That's what I see. I mean, as far as I can see, really the British royals are the most racist fucks on the planet, because that queen is a classist, elitist, stealer of everything, and one of those, you know, the commoners. Don't fucking call me a commoner, and don't call me a herd. So, period. All right? Like, I'm just not going for that. I'm not going for it. I don't care what you say. You're a racist if you say that. That I don't understand white privilege. You're the fucking racist. Stop dumping your white privilege on me. You don't know anything about me or any other white person. Neither do I. So white supremacists are, yeah, I know. Yes, exactly. I mean, there probably have been some. There probably have been some in society, I'm sure. And I'm sure people have personal bias. This I'm not going to lie about. If you piss me off and you're a whatever, then I'm probably not going to like you if you're a whatever, just because you piss me off. So I'm going to attack you if we're in a fight in the best way I can, right? Propaganda. Exactly. Well, it is propaganda. It's total propaganda. Isn't she a frog or a toad? Oh, the queen? Yeah. Exactly. I'm sure we've been lied to. We as a group of people. Now, everybody online does all of their narcissist this, and if you married a narcissist, and if you are a narcissist, and if your parents were a narcissist, and if this, and this. We just wore masks for an entire fucking year, and nobody we know is dead. Oh, I hear people go, oh, I know people. I heard of people. Somebody's uncle, cousin, father is in power privilege and governmental privilege. The government needs to be taken down. That's who needs to go, is the government, period. Every single one of them. There are no sides, no sides, no sides. Aw, thank you. Wait, what did this one say? Thank you all so much. I would just want to outlive the Queen of England. Okay, my dog's best friend, or fen. Yeah, you're probably not going to outlive the Queen, considering she's not going to die, right? But my point is, if you die of a heart attack, they will list your... I know. The problem is, if you're in an abusive, domestically violent relationship, you're going to be gaslit day in and day out. If you're married to an alcoholic, you're being gaslit. If you're married to a fucking drug addict, you're gaslit, okay? If you're married to, you know, a superiority complex with an inferiority complex person, whatever, you're being gaslit. We're being gaslit. I just want to go to people. Are you crazy? Like, do you actually listen to the government? Do you listen to the government? I mean, I can't. They lie about the murders of all of the celebrities that you see dying. It's a complete lie. So-and-so committed suicide. Anthony Bourdain did not commit suicide. He did not commit suicide. Okay, got it? He didn't. Chris Cornell did not commit suicide. Did not. Chester Bennington definitely did not. These people did not commit suicide. The fact that the media propagates it and everybody runs around speaking the bullshit doesn't make it any less false or true. They did not kill themselves. And quite frankly, as a society with this many people, and just correct me if I'm wrong here. Now I'm on Jeffrey Epstein thing. Jeffrey Epstein is in the toughest prison in North America under armed security guards so that nobody can get near to him. And he gets murdered because the cameras don't work. I'm sorry, they should fire everybody in that prison. Every single one of those fuckers that work with your tax dollars, because it's our money, especially on the East Coast, it's our money paying for that stuff. They should be fired. The head of that jail should be fucking fired. He should lose his pension. He should never get health care because he's a fucking moron who let two of his guards, fucking morons, go to sleep while the cameras didn't work, and their star witness who knows everything about the satanic rituals on the other side of the island, okay, that guy, old Jeffrey boy, and there you go. Suddenly he hung himself. By the way, that guy hung himself like I am an elephant, a literal elephant with a trunk. That guy hung himself like that. God help me. And people do not believe it. They don't think it's true. They don't think it's true. They don't think it's true. Actually, what I feel like happened with him is I feel like they came and took his soul down and he jumped. Okay, whatever. The lie that they're telling the people, it's a lie. It's a lie. Okay, so they are gaslighting us. We pay their salaries. Fuck you, government. Because, like, look at this. If you own a business, right? If you own a business and your employees do something like that, and it's your business with your name on it, okay, not government, yours, and they say, we fell asleep and the cameras didn't work, what? I pay you to watch the cameras. I pay you to watch the cameras, and I pay you to guard this idiot. I don't know. Right? I mean, honestly. Exactly. And they call us crazy and they say we're conspiracy theorists. You realize the man was locked in the toughest prison in North America, the one that they send the heinous people to. He was there, and they're calling us conspiracy theories. How did the fucker end up dead? Oh, quote, dead. How did the cameras not work? Do you not get them calibrated? Every other government business that any of us peons work for, you got to get shit calibrated. I mean, you know, what can I tell you? Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, I know they shut him up, but why is the public accepting that? Why is that okay? I think they all join it at one point. I think they all join the elite system. I do. But then I think there comes a time. Now, here's what I wanted to say about this. Oh my God, they're all sickening. They're sickening. Why? No, I'm not lazy, but people are lazy. I mean, I go around saying it, they go, huh? Why wouldn't you wear a mask? Like, you're infecting people. You're infecting me with your stupidity. The fact that you just asked me that stupid fucking question. I will never wear a mask. Hear me clearly. It's not going to happen, and I'm not going to let you give me a jab. And here's what's going to happen. I'll tell you what's going to happen. Over the summer, mark my words, fill your gas tanks up because they're going to put a lockdown on gas. Then they're going to take away the meat. Just found out last week, I love this one. Little Billy Bitch Gates with his sweater, you know, his little fucking bitch sweater, that sweater that he wears, because he's like, look at me. I'm wearing a sweater because he knows people hate people in suits. People do not like people in suits because they're like Wall Street. So people are like, they don't like it. So Billy Bitch Gates, that bitch, makes and sells all the potatoes to McDonald's. McDonald's is now advertising what on their cups? A jab. McDonald's is suggesting that you put a needle in your arm. Yeah. That's what McDonald's says. So there we go with that, right? So gray sweater. I mean, I'm just like, I can't stand it anymore. I really can't stand it. Now, the little kid, not little kid, he's probably like Keithy's age or something, that works at my local grocery store. I'm like, so y'all could take your masks off tomorrow since our captor Newsom, you know, the warden of the herd, the herd. We need herd immunity, and you people don't think that's upsetting? Don't talk to me that way with your herd immunity. You're insulting me to my face while mocking me by wearing a face covering that's been proven not to help anybody or anything. So you're fucking mocking me now, right? Right? Anthony Fettuccini, Billy Gates, Billy Bitch Gates. And for that matter, Trump didn't stand up and say, y'all don't have to do this. So why didn't he step up there? Because we all know, we all know. Anyway, Newsom, our captor, our Lord and Savior, Gavin Newsom, you know, Gavin Newsom, little bitch Newsom, that guy has said, he has said, we don't got to wear our face coverings. Oh, thank you, my employee, for suggesting to me that I don't have to wear an item of clothing that I don't want to fucking wear. Right? Yeah, I know, right? Right in the middle of the forehead. Exactly, Deborah. Exactly. Right smack dab right there. Anyway, that guy, Pelosi's nephew, probably her husband. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, Pelosi's nephew actually said, he's like, yeah, you can take it off now. That's nice. Thank you so much, Lord and Master. Can I do something else for you, Master? Can I? Can I fucking do something else? So now it's being removed. But here's the thing. All of those little employees at your Starbucks, at your Ralph's, at your Vons, at your Gelson's, at your wherever you go. I'm speaking of California. But your little grocery stores, they, according to the little guy at Ralph's last night, the young man, that's why I say little guy, because he's young. He's not little, he's tall. But anyway, he says, he goes, well, they're making money off of this, so they're never going to take it off. And OSHA comes into these businesses and says, well, you're running a business, so you have to keep wearing that. It is going to be 117 degrees. Does this seem right to you? Does this seem right to you? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not wearing one. That's not going to happen. The other thing that's going to happen after they shut down the gas is next December. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. The next thing that's going to happen is they're going to bring out another illness. Surprise! A massive illness has hit the West Coast, the East Coast, all up and down the United States. Everybody go into fear, because when your vibration is low and you are fearful, they can get into your energy field and they can make you drink and do drugs and monkey puppet around. That's what they can do. Now you're a monkey puppet for the mental terrorists that run this country and apparently the globe. Those hideous mental terrorists. They're like, wow, no, it will happen. You mark my words on that, right? It will happen. Now then the next thing, because they can't trust us. I mean, God forbid I don't put what you put in your body. I mean, some of you eat fucking Taco Bell. I'm not eating Taco Bell. Get it? I know the Houston Methodists lost their, but it's going to be appealed, and it should be appealed actually, because quite frankly, the nurses, if they test, make them test if you want to do that way. If they test clean, then they should be able to go to work. And by the way, they're going to lose a lot of nurses. They're going to lose a lot of nurses and doctors. I would not do it. I would not do it. When we vibrate off of fear, no, you just ate Taco Bell. I'm talking to you, you Taco Bell eater. They're gonna come after me from the fast food. But anyway, just because y'all eat that doesn't mean I want to eat it. Just because y'all smoke cigarettes, I don't want to smoke. Just because you eat whatever, sardines, doesn't mean I'm going to line up and go, please, can I have a sardine? I need it right now, even though it's only been on the market for 6 months, these sardines. We don't even know what this fucking sardine does to you. I mean, god damn, why don't people know this? I can't stand it. I'm going to lose my mind. But here's the point. The poor kids out there, your kids that are baggers, are checkers, are every single thing, these good kids that do this work, they are going to have to wear a face covering, and we should be standing up for them saying no. I'm so glad I don't. Yeah, I don't. I stuck sardines in there because I just accidentally ate one once and was horrified. I was like, it's when I had my panic disorder, and we got stuck at the LAX airport coming back from the cousins in Canada during one of the holidays, and there was a bomb scare at LAX. Seriously. We get off a plane. You can't find a shuttle out to get your car. You can't leave the airport. Me, I'm starving and throwing a tantrum and having a panic attack at the same time with 2 small kids. And so this guy's like, here, have some on my pizza. It had sardines on it. Yeah. That sent me into a major panic attack. Major. Sloan had major panic attack. I was like, oh, like that. But then I couldn't run back into the bathroom because it was a bomb scare. So they had 5 levels of traffic at LAX shut down from a bomb scare. Just right, I think it was Thanksgiving, just right when we got off the airplane. That's what happened. I was like, oh, sardines. So my point is, no, well, he said they were sardines. God knows what they really were. I don't know. Um, so yeah, I can't. Yeah, hey, I didn't order it. The guy ordered it, okay? Now I want Mexican food. Exactly. But anyway, I just can't understand people. Why are you so afraid of dying? Okay, why? As soon as people realize that we don't die, they want us to die. Bad pizza. It was very bad. There were sardines. I can't even. Anyway, once people realize we don't die, and therefore, if people understood it, they wouldn't be afraid of standing up for things. And it is not a choice, like in that hospital, when you tell those nurses, you have to get the shot or you can't work. What kind of choice is that? That's manipulation. They have to pay their bills. That is covert narcissism disguised as, we're doing it for your health, for yourself. We're trying to help you. You're the fucking government. You're not trying to help anybody. You're not trying to help anybody. You are the government. You on the concept are evil. I can't. They've always been evil. They've never helped their people. They are bad people. When you're voting for one bad person or another bad person. They are all, to the core of their beings, bad. They are not good. They will never help you unless your agenda suits their agenda. And they should not be up in your body. Remember AIDS? They were all up in AIDS. You know why that didn't work? Oh my God. Yeah, New World Order. New World Order. The new normal. That's our catchphrase. We've been branded as the new normal. There's no such thing as new normal because what does normal mean? There is no normal. That's something that Queen Elizabeth would say, like normal behavior. Curtsy to that bitch. Never. No. You curtsy. You curtsy. Go curtsy to your subjects that you've tortured and stolen from. You skank. Yeah, I just called the queen a skank. Probably going to get thrown off for that one. But anyway, no, she won't. When will she ever die? Who knows? But they talk about the new normal, and then they put these little catchphrases all over the internet, like, I'm part of the new normal, like the 7 dwarfs going off to work, like Disney. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. She's a skank. I can't stand it anymore. You want to come kill me, because I can't. Just please put me out of my misery. I cannot stand it. But it's true. They're like the 7 dwarfs going off to work. Everybody the new normal. We've got Dave Grohl, or Ghoul. I'm going to call him a ghoul because he tried to... Okay, Courtney Love is a selfish individual who wanted fame so badly because her ego, right? She wanted it so badly, right? Philip's in hell. He's still bound to the earth plane. So Courtney Love wanted it so badly. In her vulnerability, she signed something that said, into perpetuity. You have no fucking idea how many times I turned down contracts like that and X'd them out and didn't get hired on TV. So one time I was in a hair salon getting my hair done, different one than I go to now. Anyway, this lady was sitting beside me in the chair, and the hairdresser's like, Sloan is a psychic, la, 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 la. The lady actually turned to me. Thank you so much for that, Emily. Thank you. The lady turned to me. Now, we're sitting next to each other. You know, I got the bleach on my hair. This is years ago, probably 10 or 15 years ago. And she says, I've never seen you on TV. You're not famous. I don't know who you are. And I'm like... Are you stupid? Like, that's actually what I said to her. She was a woman in her 70s, and I'm like, are you stupid? Like, you think the only psychics on the planet are the one you see on TV? This is what they do to people. People are not seen as credible until they show up on the boob tube. And I shouldn't even defile women's breasts by calling it the boob tube, but it makes you a mental patient. So you're not even considered serious unless... So you have to put... This is how they do it, right? Okay, so you have to put, like... I'm a book author. I'm a published author. My mentors were. I don't need that validation. I either am or I'm not. Like, I don't have to go around going, you know, my mentor said I was a woman and I had a vagina. I don't need to do that. So when they do that, they're qualifying themselves, right? Who was gross before plastic surgery? Who are we talking about? I missed this. Who, the queen? Who had the plastic surgery? Who the fuck had plastic surgery? um, anyway, all of that aside, okay? All of that aside, why I do put selenite under my pillow. I'm still aggravated today, but Courtney Love. But see, she signed that into perpetuity. Boobs do live. Boobs live. But anyway, boob tube. But Courtney Love did sign that. But here's the problem. Since the other one, the beast, they don't even like the word Satanism on here. Like, why are you banning me from fucking YouTube for using the word Satanism? You can make fun of Christians, but I can't make fun of another religion. And if I'm not making fun of it, just simply stating there are Satanists, you want to ban me from YouTube. Is that right? Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, I mean, it's a religion according to them. There's a Church of Satan somewhere. I don't know where it is. But why why are they banning? Why? I mean, like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. And yeah, Black Tourmaline, the Queen Elizabeth is just, I'm going to call her a skank. Your Royal Highness, the skank. And I mean that because she's atrocious for the amount of money she has and the people that starve and the shenanigans that she's done and the outright atrocities. And let's not forget Anthony Kidman, as in AKA Nicole Kidman's father, and his charges of what, you asked? What was he charged with? He was charged with, and it happens in Europe quite a bit, Castle of 1,000 Lights, 1,000 Lights, said Bush Sr., fucking castle in Brussels, you little bitch, Bush Sr., okay? Fetus in a jar, and child hunting, okay? Anthony Kidman was charged in court before he ran away to Singapore like the bitch he is with child hunting. Hunting. Yes, child hunting. Exactly. Child hunting. Child, not duck hunting, and duck hunting's bad enough, but child hunting, as in your children stolen and hunting. Which brings me back to, well, of course they all had plastic surgery. They're hideous. And I actually think their plastic surgery is because they're not human. Because you can't really make a human being look that ugly, I don't think. You know. But yes, where are the children? Well, I'm assuming they're dead now. I'm assuming they're dead. But here's the problem. The devil always lies. Remember that. Lucifer lies. Satan lies. I don't know if Lucifer and Satan are the same, but it's the beast system. So there you go. Because I get these arguments on my channel. So just for, let's not argue, let's just say the entire beast system that works on the lower vibrations of, oh my God, wear this or you're going to die. Okay, the entire beast system operates off of that. So if the beast system operates that way, then they wouldn't hesitate to lie. We've just been lied to by Anthony Fettuccini, little weasel liar. I mean, don't you just want to kick the shit out of that guy? Oh my God, I'm sorry. What has happened to me? Don't you want to kick the shit out of liars? Like, really? Okay. Aren't the same. Okay, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, because I get it. But I'm going to say the beast system. So, because part of what it goes on in Hollywood is Luciferianism, but it's morphed into a blood cult. So I'm just going to say it like that. Anyway, Anthony Fettuccini and the likes of him, Killary and Billary, them two. Anyway, Fettuccini lies. And he gets applauded and money. No, I don't believe the earth's shifting into anything. You can't shift hell. We're in hell. We are in hell. Yeah, people don't like to say that, but we are in hell. Yeah, they took it all off because they don't want us to know. Look at Nicole Kidman. Excuse me, did I just burp on YouTube? I did. Oh my God, I ate my dinner so fast that it is disgusting. Okay, anyway, Fauci is a weasel. Excuse me, I obviously cannot eat dinner. And then, come on, I just ate like this. I'm like, oh my God, now I'm going to get the hiccups. I'm going to get the hiccups. So, oh, it's Dutch. Okay, so they all know what they're talking about. They all do it. Queen Elizabeth was running a child trafficking thing out of Buckingham Palace with her chauffeur. What? She didn't know it was running? I actually had a relative say to me, she didn't know that. She's the queen. She wasn't paying attention. So you don't know what's going on in Buckingham Palace. You really don't. Like, there's a little naked boy hightailing it out of the third-story window on a fucking bed sheet, and you don't notice that. Like, what are you talking about, right? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, what are you? I apologize for being a pig tonight, right? I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I ate my dinner so fast. And then I accidentally drank a whole bunch of water, and now I just might feel like I've been on a roller coaster upside down. I may have to throw my dinner up, but it's too late for that. It's been an hour. Anyway, so she does that, and then she knights Jimmy Savile. So I'm just asking, how does she not know this? Nicole Kidman made a devil's deal with Tom Cruise, because Cruise ain't screwing no women, okay? There's no screwing of women. And then he took her adopted children from her, because I assume they both adopted the children, but then Cruise took them. Like, why does the court allow this? Why does the court allow Tom Cruise to take their children that they both signed off on as an adopted person? What's that about, okay? Not one parent gets the other. I mean, he's just as psycho as she is, if you want to look at it that way. And I might think he's a little bit more. So are they blinded? Because I know it's money. I know. So obviously her being married to him didn't take the money. And what about that little Surrey Cruise, right? Why isn't he fighting for her? Nope, her mother took her. So you see, do you see what's going on here? Anyway, Nicole Kidman's father was brought up on child hunting. Why people don't know this and why people still look at her, I don't know. Hi, Ashley. There's Ashley. So I don't know why they don't know that. His religion drove her crazy, so she ran for it. Oh, God, he would drive you crazy. Can you imagine him in his underwear? Oh, yeah, we've seen that risky business. Yeah, somebody thought that that was cute. I don't know what to say. Anyway, yeah, exactly. 4-6 divorce agree. Yeah, exactly. Scientology. And what about, oh my God, Sarah Jane or Sarah Ruth Ashcroft? I just missed it. Sarah Ruth Ashcroft. According to her herself, yeah, well, good. I'm glad. According to Sarah Ruth, I think it's Sarah Ruth Ashcroft. Gotta Google it. Yes, Tom Hanks. She was sold to Tom Hanks as a sex slave when she was 13. Her words, not mine. Her statements, not mine. Not making up shit. And everybody's like, oh my God, applaud. He got an Oscar. The Oscar means they took it up the ass 25 times harder, okay? That's what it means. I'm not joking. The Emmy, the Oscar, the Grammy, all of that shit means they did that. It's not for your accomplishments, because clearly some of these people are not accomplished at all in any sense of the word. No, they're really not. I'm serious. We should abolish all award shows by people who give themselves awards. Like, we're not being asked to vote on it. Actors are being asked to vote on it. Well, duh. I mean, what is that about? What is that about? So the actors are being asked to basically watch their own movies and kiss each other's asses, right? Yeah, Holmes looks homeless. She's probably a man. Oh, did I say that? No, I'm not allowed to say that. It's a joke. I don't know. It's not even a joke. Well, I even go back to, like, I mean, literally they put Clorox bleach on Jean Harlow's hair to make it blonde. And they thought that this was okay. Clorox bleach, not bleach. Bleach is bad enough. But Clorox bleach on your scalp, one of your biggest organs, your skin. And yes, she's a man. Well, she looks like it to me. I mean, that's the only thing that Tom Cruise would screw. Tom Cruise would screw would be a man, okay? Because nobody he marries could be a woman. Because that guy ain't into women. Sorry, it's a true story. I'm just sorry. Let's see. Hey, I can't speak of Tom Spanks. Anybody the Queen Knights, I can't talk about anymore. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm just like, no. The Queen's knighting people. She knighting them for a reason. It's all payola to make us feel inferior as people. That we are taught that they are Illuminati bleaches your hair in the beginning. Yeah. I fall for the bleach, but I love the bleach. I mean, whatever. But the Illuminati, Tin Man, lead paint. Oh my God, right? In The Wizard of Oz, Tyler Perry. That guy, okay, does that guy say he's straight? He cannot be straight. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I don't know why people see, here's the problem. If you have an ounce of no, hair bleaching, they used, no, not hair bleach on her. They used Clorox as in clean your sink and toilets bleach on, Jean Harlow's hair. Like they put the bleach on her hair and then they were like, why did she die of kidney failure? Let me think. I know, right? John Travolta. I told you, I know people that worked with him. I know all about John Travolta. He's another groper. He's a male groper of young males. I mean, Tyler Perry has to be gay. I don't know if he says he's straight or gay or not or whatever, but Jesus. He has to be. Okay. Yeah, the rappers, they do it. But the thing is, John Revolting, the Tyler Perry does not pay his bills. I'm quite sure rich people don't. A lot of them don't. A lot of them have a sense of entitlement. Like, oh God, that makes me gross. Because Robin Williams from behind, look, I don't know. I can't. All right, I'll just shut up now. My apologies. When they say that a man in Hollywood is bisexual, what they're saying is he has done gay for pay, and the pay is his job, the pay is his work, the pay is his whatever. So he's gay for pay. That's what they're saying. So they're saying that he's, Charlie Sheen, for fucking sure. Charlie Sheen. Now, I will say this. I did his rap parties for several years. He is a very striking, and I do not like the way he looks. I do not like his astrology. More importantly, I hate his fucking astrology. Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius, all mixed up, all cuckoo-like, right? But I will say he is a very good-looking man. He was when I saw him, and I'm going back to 2008 and upwards. Before all of this nonsense with his, I've got tiger's blood in me. You know why he says that? Because he probably mated with an animal, okay? Whatever he says, and tiger's blood. But think about that for a second. I have tiger's blood. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Just think about what kind of blood that means. Is that a code for something? No, tiger's blood, but what does it mean? Like, do we know what it means? We don't know what it means. But anyway, I never liked Charlie Sheen. I, in fact, hated his guts. Like, I would see him, and he would piss me off. Like, I would want to punch the TV. However, when I did his rap parties, okay, for 2.5 Men, so the whole crew, many of them very nice. When he came in, he never got a reading, but when he came in with usually some very good-looking woman. I mean, like really good-looking. Yeah, there you go. Bingo, tiger's blood. And he lost his mind. There you go. That's where I'm going. Thank you. He was a very good-looking man in person. The build was striking. His presence was striking, although somewhat robotic. That's what I remember. Because he came in and he walked the room, like when the awards went out or whatever. Very well dressed, immaculate, like a Virgo would be. Very, very good looking in person. And keep in mind, I did not like the way he looks on TV. He's not my type or whatever, which is not his fault. I'm just saying. But to watch him standing there, and the woman was exquisite that was on his arm. Absolutely exquisite. Okay, this one year. I didn't see him at a couple of the parties, but this one year when he came in, the woman was stunning. I mean, equally to his height. He's tall. He's beautiful looking, really, in real life. The woman was really gorgeous, right? But I did notice they were both, he's cuckoo, all right. I noticed that they were, no, money can't change the face. I mean, he really was beautiful. And I, again, will say, I do not like him. So, yeah, there you go. I'm sure she did. But anyway, when I looked at him, I felt him to be robotic. He walked in and it was like a model striking a pose, walk in the room, and then I don't know where he went actually, because then I had to read. So, Emilio Estevez probably backed out of it, to tell you the truth. I don't know about Denise Richards, but my hairdresser that went to Beijing, Ryan, he did Charlie's second wife's hair. So I heard a lot about that. I heard a lot about that stuff. A lot. But yeah, well, Martin Sheen is notoriously gay and married. So they stay, and what's that? Kirk Douglas. Like, that guy really just thought he was all everything. Like, the ego is, yeah, they were voguing. It's Deborah, exactly. Like, they were voguing. And that's what it looked like. The second wife, the one that he punched out or she punched out. Oh my God, now I've just forgotten her name. The two little boys, he had the twin, yeah, exactly. The twin boys. I can't think of their names. I mean, the wife's name. Oh my God. She's from Arizona. You know who I mean. Not Denise, but the other one. Oh yeah, Brooke. Thank you. Yeah, Brooke, her. So that one, I mean, it's just, and then I know Apocalypse Now is a classic. It really is. However, they are raising these people to get, of course she was remarried and now divorced. Who gets remarried in 3 years? I mean, I just don't other lavender marriages, so you would know that. Okay, we all know the man's gay. Lavender marriages, that's a lovely expression. Lavender on the vines. It's so just yummy. Shall we have a spot of tea? Anyway, said the queen, that bitch. Anyway, but, oh my God. Jill Biden, and she has twin sisters. Oh, maybe one of them's married, not her. Anyway, right? Now, well, no, Charlie, I do think Charlie, you know what? I'm going to get yelled at. So please, he was known for having sex with boys, Corey Hames and others, underaged. But see here, does the chicken or the egg, no racist offense between a chicken and an egg, okay? Brooke Shields definitely looks very masculine to me at this point in her life. So I don't know what to say. I know, a lavender marriage. I think I'm just going to call my marriage a lavender marriage. I had a lavender marriage. I didn't, but I'm saying it sounds lovely, doesn't it? It's like, oh, that's a yummy marriage. That smells good. You could wear it as cologne. You could do that. It's a lavender marriage. Gay as a blade, wearing chaps, all right? But here's the problem. Why are they hiding it? It doesn't matter. Like, they hired Kevin Spacey back. So people who are gay and in the movies are not going to not get hired, okay? They're not going to not get hired because they hired Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey. House of Cards, Kevin Spacey. They hired that fuck back, okay? They hired that dude back. So you being gay is irrelevant. Like, at least you're not a child molester, okay? Or whatever that guy is, whatever actually, Kevin Spacey's witnesses have gone missing. What I'm saying is, here's what I'm saying. Hollywood does not need lavender marriages, beards to cover up their gay men. Because if there's nothing wrong with being gay, why is Hollywood trying to make it like there's something wrong? I would be offended as a gay person if they made me marry a woman if I didn't want to marry. No, Kirk Douglas is just a freak, all right? Martin Sheen is both and has a wife. But here's the thing, chicken or egg. So let's look at it this way. Chicken or egg or chicken? Which came first? Did the first chicken come out of the egg? Is it like Adam and Eve? Was there a belly button on that chicken? I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, chicken or egg. So is it because they go into the sodomy ritual? And the reason I'm calling it a sodomy ritual is because they all practice getting into the body's energetic field through the back way, not the front way. Even if you're a chick, through the back way. So I could see a lot of men practicing this or behaving in this or whatever you want to say. And then it opens them up. So they continue to do exactly. I know what it does. Yes. I'm trying not to get kicked off. I'm sure I will get kicked off tonight, but that's what they're trying to do. So they are usurping spiritual growth in favor of quickness. So it would be like, instead of dieting, to just go get lipo all over your body and like lipo out 100 pounds, which can't be done. But it would be like doing that. And it would be like saying, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to exercise. We're still going to eat Taco Bell and we're going to gain weight, but we want to lipo it, right? So we're not going to ever exercise. We're not going to be healthy. We're just going to enter this way so that we're skinny. So when that happens in the ritual, which is a sodomy ritual, they do this. I mean, they've been telling us for years what they do. Look at Elizabeth Taylor and look at George Hamilton, both of whom go to Germany of all places, and exchange their blood for tiger's blood. I mean, I'm sorry. Blood transfusions. Remember Liz Taylor? Oh, I get my blood cleaned because I'm a celebrity and I have to get my blood cleaned. Well, you could stop eating at Taco Bell, Liz Taylor, and your blood might be okay. And yes, she did a lot for the AIDS community, but that's what she had to do because that's part of their agenda that Fauci put out there. So really, quite frankly, anybody that came down with that illness should go and thank Anthony Fettuccini again. Good one for unleashing on the public, you bitch. So he did that, right? Do you know anything about sports stars? Oh, come on. Come on. Anybody that's walking on this planet with millions is one of those people. They're not going to get in. I mean, there's the odd few, but they tell you, you can be famous. You can be this. You can struggle. Here's some bullshit. Back to Sylvester Stallone. Do you think Adrian Brody would ever get looked at? Have you looked at him? No. Do you ever think that that guy would even get a chance to get into an audition if he didn't do something? And I'm really saying that. Yeah, I mean, some of these, oh God, I was just looking at Jonah Hill. Why that guy? Why that guy? Why that guy? Why is that guy up there? There's so many people that feel like shit about themselves. They look better, they sing better, they create better, they write better, they do everything better, stronger, more beautiful, and they are better looking people, they are smarter people, and they can't get into the industry. Because why? Because Jonah Hill can? Because he's so much smarter than everybody? Yes, Fettuccini was on the AIDS board back then. Fettuccini's one of them. He's doing it again, little Fettuccini. Biden can push whatever he wants with, he's over there in England with that curtsying, that troll, the curtsy one. I'm going to go with that too. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, but I'm saying, do you think he would ever get in there? They tell you no matter what you look like, no matter what you do, you can get in. You can't get in because you're not willing to be controlled or play the game. So you're not going to get in. You will never get in. You will not get in. So that's what happens with that. And anyway, getting back to Sylvester Stallone, I've like done this, right? It's who you blow up the butt. Is it? No, it's, do you join the, first of all, it is who you know, okay? And then it's how do you play in that field? Do you walk the middle road and you don't get yourself involved? Then you're not going to be a huge star like Charlize Theron, whose story was that she had to shoot her dad to protect her mom, which would make me say, why didn't your mom pick up the fucking gun and shoot her husband if he was that abusive? Why would he leave it to the child? That's a good story. I mean, a good truth of her life. So Sylvester Stallone, I was thinking about this when I was running and it started to make me really angry. Sylvester Stallone talks about being, you know, broke and an actor and not being able to pay his rent. This is his bullshit line. I couldn't pay my rent, so I sold my dog. Did you hear me? I sold my dog. First off, your dog's your pet, supposed to be like a child. And who told you you could sell your dog? Like, why didn't you give your dog away like a baby? Like, give it to a good home, okay? Yeah, I used to see him, who you just mentioned there, Vince, at a local restaurant in Burbank before it became the Social Security office. Y'all know Genios. Anyway, I used to see him drinking at the bar all the time. Bloated and drinking. Just saying. Experience of the 90s. Yeah, but I'm not talking about Stallone's son. I'm talking about Stallone said, before he had kids, before he got married, he said, I sold my dog because I couldn't feed it. Okay, so you couldn't feed your dog, but you sold it to somebody? Why didn't you give it to a nice neighbor? Okay, no, I really did used to see him. Okay, I really used to see him at the bar. I used to eat lunch there like hundreds of times. Hundreds and hundreds of times in my life did I eat at Genio's. They had the best mashed potatoes. I was on a mashed potato kick. Anyway, and they had a bar and they had a jazz band and they had all kinds of stuff. So I ate there. quite a bit. And it was in Burbank next to the studios, all of that. Anyhow, all of that aside, Stallone, okay, Stallone said he sold his dog. So I'm running and I'm thinking to myself, you sold your dog. Then here's what he says. You know, they didn't want me to play in the script of Rocky. No kidding, bud, because, you know, you kind of a bit sketchy there on the whatever. Then he says, but then I sold my play or whatever, his screenplay. And he goes, then I went and bought my dog. You can do it too. I was living in my car. What about the Green Mile and the actor in, now I just blanked on his name. Oh, Michael, you know who I mean. The Green Mile. I was living in my car. I was at the gym. These are all just perhaps true. He did write the script, but they didn't want him to be in it. They never want you to be in your stuff. They want to, oh, Duncan, Michael Clark Duncan, thank you. They want to steal what you do. If my friend Michael's on here, they tried to steal his whole character from him. It's his character. It's his person they tried to steal. He created it, and they fucking tried to steal it from him. If they could create another person like you and call them you and steal your name, that they would do that. That's what they would do if they think they could get away with it. You know, John Coffey, exactly. So that's exactly right. But they tell you these stories like if you try hard enough, you can get there. No, you can't, unless you're willing to do it. I can't look at Mick Jagger anymore, and I'm so upset because, of course, I like the Rolling Stones. Yeah, Michael Clark Duncan died, correct. He said he sold his dog, Stallone. That's what he said. I didn't sell his dog. I would never sell my dog. I don't own my dogs. I'm not an animal pimp. Does anybody think about zoos and how, oh, we're going to go on a safari and you're going to pay this person to go there? Who fucking says you own the animals to collect money from the animals? You're pimping them. What if we are pimping animals and animals are actually healers in a heightened evolvement? Because I actually think they are. I think animals are here to heal us and we're selling them. Oh, the circus is disgusting. Zoos are wrong. Who are these people? Who died and told you to capture a wild animal and make that animal your bitch, enslave it like a child sex worker in a migrant factory in a different country, or at John of God's backyard in his cages, or perhaps at the border in the cages, or in some tunnel underneath Arizona when the rape trees over there? Who told you that you have the right to profit off an animal? Who said that to you? And why do we accept it? But we all did accept it growing up, right? Oh, you wouldn't sell Grace Kelly. How cute. Mick Jagger's one of them. Come on. Look at the way he moves. Just look, you know out of body when you see it. You know, zoos should be shut down. SeaWorld. And I don't even like NASA. And I'm a huge NASA fan. I don't even believe them anymore, okay? So this is what's happened to me. I don't even believe it. I don't even believe it. I don't believe it. Animals they are healers. So who told man they could steal the animals, pimp them out, take them out of the jungle, and pimp them out for money? That's prostitution right there. Yeah, I know. But they stole them. So no wonder they kill the people. The trainers may be nice, but I would eat them too. Like if I was an orca, I would be like, you know what? You and your little fish making me jump up here with a bunch of people I hate. You and your fish, I'm going to eat your ass. That's it. I mean, that's what they do, right? Of course they're healers. They evolved energies. Yes, I believe him too. So, wait, perpetuities. Well, oh, that's what I was going to say too. When you want your singing career, your acting career, your psychic career, your cooking career, you just want to have lavish parties, wear really pretty clothes, you know, get your boobs lifted, get an ass lift, something fun like that, you know, get a facelift, whatever. And you want money to do it, right? But you can't on your salary because, you know, you're working at the 5 and dime. Then you dream, especially if you have any kind of creative anything, you dream of living a life like these people that brag about their money all day. I mean, all these rappers with their Lamborghinis, flashing their money online, all of the cartel. I mean, the cartel women, they dress up pretty good and they're all gorgeous, right? I mean, you know, who doesn't want to look like that? Who doesn't want to look like that? The lavender marriages, who doesn't want to look like that, right? So all of that, we aspire to it, we're taught. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. So what happens is when you sign into perpetuity, what if you are being tricked by the contract and it's really a soul contract and you don't even fucking catch that? Because perpetuity really does. I'm like, are you on earth? Like perpetuity throughout time? You're going to own my likeness and image? No, you're not. You don't own me. So yeah, no. Oh, I saw her, Kate. I saw her. Okay, so let's chat about that. Okay, so anyway, I was at a friend's birthday. I went to meet a friend. I'm not going to say who. What sign is she? She is a Libra. Anyway, I was at a friend's birthday and I drove down to a very famous Hollywood restaurant. Very famous Hollywood restaurant. Begins with a C. All the paparazzis out there. I parked down the street because I don't even want them to see me in my car. And I have a great car, but I'm like, I'm not even going down that road. I don't even want to get out front there. Because you got all the Lamborghinis, all the Jags, all the out there. This restaurant is poppin', okay? It's poppin'. So I go in there and no, it's not Chateau. I've been in there too. Very dark energy. Anyway, it's not that one. It's another one. It begins with a C and it's a guy's name. That's all I'm saying. It's a guy's name. And it's kind of down by Robertson. Anyway, so I went there to meet my friend and she was eating with another very famous couple. And the man in the couple, I like. The woman in the couple annoys me. Anyway, for personal reasons, that's all. But anyhow, she was over there and I was with the birthday girl's cousin. So we were over at the bar, even though I don't drink. But I was waiting over there because I didn't want to sit with the couple. So then she had her dinner over there and she's going to come over with us and have some real fun. Anyhow, so this place is packed. I saw that actress you mentioned walk by. She is stunning, okay? I feel like the cleaning lady next to her. She's just really stunning. She walks by and the posture's beautiful. The body is perfect. Anyhow, so I walk by there. I mean, she walks by and you can't, like, all eyes got to look at her because she is beautiful. Also saw, speaking of Stallone, Brigitte Nielsen in there just after she had her baby at 56. I'm like, sure she did, but she did. Whatever. Anyway, she looked rather tired, but she was in there and she's tall too. She's striking. But anyway, in that restaurant, they actually, now keep in mind, it is a restaurant. They actually have depictions picture-wise of people dining on other people in the bathroom. See what I'm saying? People dining on other people. Get what I mean? Yeah. But we're eating in a restaurant. So this is me. I'm like, I don't know what you fucking people are doing. I can't. But I must say the owner was very nice. Nice smiley face. But every famous person on the planet was there. And here's what I noticed when I walked out. Because my friend, who was very well-known, married very well-known people. I'm not giving her away. But anyway, she was there. And as we were walking out, she's like, I'll go tell the paparazzi you're in here. And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to these people. Because she loves to do that. She loves to get me on like TMZ and that kind of thing when we're out. So I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going. I'm just going to creep out over here. I ain't nobody. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I walk out and there's at least 20 paparazzis. And I'll tell you the vibe I got. I kind of skimped to the door like this and went sideways that way. They wouldn't know who I was. So, and unless they were told, and then they would figure out if it was good for them to film or whatever. It's kind of how it works. Anyway, I went like this and I kind of just scooted out like this. They looked like a bunch of demon dogs. The energy was musty. I'm talking about the texture to my nose. It was musty. The eyes were dark. They were huddled in the dark. It was very musty and very hidden in a dungeon. And it was very interesting, okay? Oh my God, don't tell me that about fettuccine, for God's sakes. Of course, that's why he looks like a weasel. Anyway, yeah, they look like demon dogs. That's what they look like. So they're all on this, it's this whole system that works in unison. No, it wasn't Mexico. Yeah, of course, it's not illegal to eat human flesh. They look like hounds from hell. All I could think of was like the pits of hell, demon dogs, fire eyes, and a musty smell like I'm stuck in someone's basement that has a bunch of like damp wool something in there. And yeah, that's exactly what it was. So I scooted out over here. Here I went, boom, to the side, and out I went. And then I just went home. Yeah, werewolf energy, something like that. Exactly. So son, he is not. Oh, he just looks like her. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Anyway, of course, Chelsea Clinton. I mean, honestly, she really looks like Hillary, and I don't know what to say about that. Like, what? No, I don't think it's illegal if the person leaves. There are restaurants in Los Angeles. I'm going to pull it up here so you can all see. Okay, there you go. Oh, my God. Okay, let me pull this up. There is a restaurant. I'll probably get arrested for Googling this. Remember, I'm Googling this. I'll probably get arrested for Googling cannibal restaurant in Los Angeles, but there is one. We should all dine there. Oh, that's right. McDonald's. We already have that option in the Valley. I'm really going to get in trouble for this. Okay, hold on. Restaurant. Cannibal restaurant. Okay. They put no. Cannibal, right? Oh, DuckDuckGo. Thank you. I'm like, they're like, canoe? I'm like, no. There you go. Oh, it's 2 N's. Sorry, I don't know how to spell it. Okay, cannibal restaurant. They have a cannibal cafe in Vancouver. I've got to now click on that to see what that's about. Okay, Cannibal Cafe, Vancouver is a hamburger restaurant. Well, isn't that special? Informal punk rock themed burger joint with beers on tap, but it really doesn't say what the hamburgers are made out of. Who calls their restaurant Cannibal Cafe? Who? Like, is that even funny? Like, do you really want to eat there? Cannibal Restaurant, Los Angeles. Apparently they have them in Amsterdam as well. Okay, Los Angeles, let's look. Cannibal Restaurant, Los Angeles. Let's see. I know. Well, if I was a parent of color, I wouldn't let Charlize Theron adopt my kids. Understand, people with money get to adopt, not people with love. So just so we're clear, some people with money have love, but most people with money, like Charlize, in that echelon are doing it for some other agenda. Sorry, it's true. I can't speak for her, just an observation from my thing. Okay. What the actual, the Cannibal Beer and Butcher, oh, they say it's fake. Oh, they say that Mark Zuckerberg's wife, Priscilla Chan, is a co-owner. That makes sense to me, actually. There you go. Look, okay, look, Meat Paradise Cannibal opens in LA. I can't even. These things all opened in 2016. I just can't. Yes, no, I know what it is. I had to look it up. I'm like, I've got to look it up. Apparently all over the world, the Cannibal Eatery in LA. Hannibal, meet the chef who makes cannibal cuisine look so delicious. Okay. Anyway, now I'm off of food forever. Like, sometimes I can't eat ice cream because I think of the poor cow and their boobs and somebody's going like this to them. And I'm like, I've just got to give up ice cream. And then the other side of me is like, but you like ice cream. But then the side of me is like, the poor cow, it's coming out of their boobs. And then I'm like, I can't. Yeah, I know. I can't do it. Yeah, vegan isn't popular anymore. Milk almonds. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, oh God. No, if I actually think about it, I start to have anxiety. Yes, Chelsea's dead. There you go. There you go. Well, it makes sense that Zuckerberg's wife, because they're all in there. And once again, little Billy Gates with a sweater trying to look like Mr. Rogers in order to affect you with an emotional response to his sincerity because he wears a sweater. And because you're wearing like a tank top and a mini skirt, you're a hoe, so we can't listen to you. But if you walk around in politics looking like Hillary Clinton on every level, you're to be listened to. No, this is a game they play. This is a game they play. They dress like that to give you a reaction to how they dress, because we're taught in school, the teacher comes in and she looks a certain way and she's the authority. So we are taught that, but it's not the way it should be. Like they go, no tattoos in school. Well, you should wear tattoos in school. You should wear whatever the hell you want to wear in school, right? But anyway, that's what they do. So they dress in a way. Bill Gates supplies all the potatoes for McDonald's. And McDonald's is advertising on their drinks or their fry cups, I can't remember which, that you should take the prick right here. You should take the prick. Take that prick. I don't know what Joe Biden, let's see, I made a birthday cake ice cream this weekend. How delicious. Yeah, but then I'm thinking of the cows, but then I could overlook that. Anyway, the cows aren't being killed. There you go. Anyway, Courtney Love, she really took it out on Dave, saying that, you know, I guess some inappropriate shit happened. I don't really know what. And there you go. I'm sure she is off. I'm sure she is off. Sad I ate McDonald's today. Oh, I don't think it is illegal. If somebody leaves their body, you can't really tell them what they can do with their body. Of course it is. Of course it is. Anyway, you can't really tell them what to do with their body. Like, you can do what you want. I just remember after Keithy died and I was talking to the crematorium and then they're like, we can't do a viewing for only like 5 people. I was like, I want my son in the backyard. I'm going to bring my son home and I'm going to put him in the backyard. They thought I was crazy. I was like, I'm putting him in the backyard. And that's what I'm going to do until I can get a viewing the way I want to. So I was going to have Keithy driven to my house and put in the fucking backyard until they allowed a viewing. But they then allowed a viewing. You know what they did? This was really great because Newsom had shut down, I say this repeatedly, Newsom had shut down all the crematoriums as if he gives a shit. But he had shut down the crematoriums. The person's already dead. So what's it matter to you, Newsom? But anyway, he shut them down and you couldn't hold a viewing near where the body was. So like the crematorium, right? And then the body. So usually you watch the body go into the crematorium, which I really couldn't handle watching that. That would have thrown me over the fucking edge. So I said to the head of the crematorium, I said, I need people to be able to go in and see Dewey because people are asking to see Dewey. So I need them to see Dewey, right? So anyway, he did a lovely thing. This man did a good thing against Newsom's orders. He put Keithy in a car and he said, do you mind if we transport him? And I was thinking, are you bringing him back home and will he be alive? Because then I can have that. The cows are raped and forced to get, oh, good God. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to eat beef. I haven't eaten beef in 30 years. So it's that. Anyway, they drove Keithy across the street to one of their buildings that was an office building, but it wasn't the crematorium. So they could do that. And then they let us go view Keithy, all of us. So that was really nice because I started having a nervous breakdown on the phone. I was like, I'm bringing my son into the backyard. I want my son delivered in the backyard right now. And they're like, this woman's going to have a nervous breakdown. So they drove Keithy across the street and then we all got to see him. But it wasn't in your typical setting like in a Catholic church where you see, you know, that out there. He was just on a table and he was covered like a little mummy and his beautiful little face was showing. Anyway, we all got to see his body. I needed to see the body. I didn't think I could. I honestly didn't think I could. And Bill Gates gets implants. I've just been sickened. Anyway, so that's what happened when I saw my little Keithy. And so they did that. So my point is, I don't know what my point is, but I just went off on that tangent now. But anyhow, my point is, I guess if you leave your body to whatever, Will Smith is definitely not good. If you leave your body, I don't think they can tell you what you can do. Like, it's not against the law. It's against the law to murder people and then do that, but I don't believe it's against the law to do that. And apparently it does happen all over the world. So they say, I know Keithy was beautiful. Poor Keithy did not think he was beautiful on this planet, though. Can you imagine? That kid did not think he was good looking, and he was absolutely a spectacular specimen. I mean, for the physical body. 6'4", green eyes, beautiful, like, well, his hair had gotten darker. He had like little toe-headed hair when he was a baby. He came out like a little towhead. Just darling cute, beautifully formed, a physical specimen, just beautiful. And then, yeah, anyway, so it doesn't matter the body we're in because we're all going to die. So I think cannibalism is legal. I know, right? I don't know why I'm having this conversation. My point is, these people, if you're going to have a fake party where you're going to put a fake body on a table and cut into it like it's a, I know, but you know what? A lot of mothers lose their children. A lot of mothers do. A lot of mothers do, and it's been a very numbing experience. It's been a very numbing experience. I'm numb. So I can't shut up. I can't stop talking, and that's it. So there you go. He was very handsome, my Keithy. Yeah, tampering. There is a charge for tampering with a corpse because, I don't know, you're not supposed to. I think you're not supposed to do that. But that's why I had Keithy. I know. Thank you for that, you guys. It's so nice that everybody listens to me talk about Keith. That's what I was telling a friend of mine. People don't know what to say to me, but I got to talk about Keith all the time. So, yeah, let's give away millions to get a vaccine. Anybody question that? Wonder why? I'm hungry now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jason, for the love of God, call your mother. Oh, Jason's Jason. You would survive it. You would have no choice. You would have no choice. When people say they wouldn't survive it, what choice do you have? Literally, what choice do you have? I had no choice. I had to jump right into it. I had no choice. There was no choice. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I could tell you, there's a few people I could have done without having them around me with this issue. And then there were lovely people. Going to do a shout out because it was Robert's birthday yesterday. As you remember, Robert and Melody were the two that did resuscitation on Keith, with Kimberly, their neighbor. But it was Robert's birthday, and they're both Jason and Keithy's age. So they were beautiful people. So you can definitely die of a broken heart. That's it. Yes, there you go. Exactly. But it's just, I think my air conditioner's gone out now. Oh, Anyway, yeah, Robert's birthday was yesterday, I believe, or the day before. I can't remember, but one in the last 2 days. Little Gemini Robert and his little Leo sister, Melody, they were two there, and they've been lovely. Lovely and very helpful. The only thing I can tell you is you just don't know, you don't know what to do with yourself. It's like you're completely out of body and you don't know what to do. So my job now, wait, I missed that. My job now is to actually talk about people that steal other people's children. Keithy wasn't stolen. He was in a motorcycle accident on purpose by someone that ran him off the road. But people who steal people's children, I don't want those parents to feel it. So everybody needs to be aware of what happens. That we need to be aware of it because you just ate ice cream from a cow's boob, but we need to be aware of it because people are stealing children. So when children get stolen, think John of God, think Naomi Campbell, think Bill Clinton. How come Naomi Campbell just had a baby at 50? How did that happen? How did Janet Jackson have a baby at 50? What was that about? Was Michael Jackson medically altered physically in order to have his voice that high pitched? Was that what happened? Is that why he had such a weird reaction to his sex life? Like, is that what that was about? Right? Yeah, the person that ran him off the road should be ashamed of themselves. Anyway, how come Michael Jackson had that voice like that? No adult man does, right? Yeah, he was chemically castrated by his dad, who was part of the beast system. And the mom knows that. I'm sorry, any woman, Brigitte Nielsen, correct. Brigitte, that one, the tall blonde that had the baby at 57, 56. How is this possible? Like, what? My sons are both beautiful. Yeah, they're both beautiful. And I just don't know how Keithy got that tall, but no, but I'm adopted, so I don't really know, but my phone just popped on. Anyway, when you're looking at it, a lot of what happens, well, C. Teigen, somebody wrote on, C. Teigen is just, yeah, I know, I hear that. But what I'm saying to you is, why as people, and I love the Jackson 5, I really do, but why as people, knowing what we know now, are we even listening to these people? Why are we even listening to these people? You're adopted as well. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I know, it doesn't make sense. But Naomi Campbell apparently just had a baby. Like her pedo brother. Wait, yeah, exactly. I know, right? But it's just, well, the whole family. See, here's the thing. If you come into this world and you're part of the beast system and your family is, and you're in the middle of that, right? And you are being born into that, then how do you let go of that? Because you're born into it. So are you tricked into it, or it's soul's repeating itself and soul's being destroyed over and over again? See Tegan, and I'm going to say it for the umpteenth fucking time. Okay, wait, I would think nose jobs would change your voice. Hello? Yeah, you're probably right. So I would think a lot of us don't really understand. Yeah, spiritual intervention. I don't know if we understand like what's really going on. And the fact that C. Tegan was allowed to print that shit and people liked her tweets talking about, I'm going to get my pedo on. I'm going to watch toddlers and tiaras and little girls doing the splits. Are you fucking kidding me? If your neighbor, the ugly man next door with the fucking hairy butt cheeks said that and tweeted that, you'd have the cops all up his ass. But because it's C. Tegan, who honestly should never have been a model. Why is that woman a model? Why is her husband the best looking, sexiest man alive? Why? Right? Yes, everybody's daughter's at risk in this industry, of course. I don't understand what's going on either. She's a lady boy, but I don't understand what's going on either. I don't. Fiona Barnett, read her. The other one, Kathy O'Brien, read her. The one that Tom Hanks got. Now I just forgot her name. Sarah Ruth Ashcroft, that's her name. All of those people. It's like I'm drunk when I get on here and I can't speak. Tracy Twyman was murdered. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, read about Kathy O'Brien. And people still, okay, I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to say this once and for all. When I try to get my teeth back, if they pull a tooth, I don't get my teeth as an adult. So you're telling me that Barbara Bush, fetus in a jar, gets to take her 3-month-old miscarried fetus and keep it in a jar in the White House and then does an interview on Larry King? Because people go like this to me. They're like, did that really happen? Well, Google Larry King, Barbara Bush, and fetus in a jar. Fetus in a fucking jar, okay? And then ask yourself why these people were running our country. Because that was ritualistic. And I don't care what you think, that was ritualistic. Exactly, if you've seen fetus in a jar. So when people talk to me, they're like, you're crazy. You're this. You're that. La, 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 la. I'm like, fetus in a jar, you idiots. Fetus in a jar. Please Google it and then come back and talk to me. And they're like, oh, well, you know, and then they start making excuses because their minds split because they're like, oh my God, what happened? And there's Larry King talking about it like it's normal. And there's our president at the time talking about his mother like she's fucking normal. And it looks like his mother looked like his father. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, please. She's doing it for a ritual. And no, they cannot be taken home under 20 weeks. That has never been offered to me. And who takes the baby home like that? And actually, what is going on with that? I'm just saying, in the last 2 days. Oh, 2 journalists killed. Yeah. Who's Rob E? Was it terrible? Who's Rob E? Who's Robbie? I'm going to do a video on Robert Downey Jr. That's not Robbie, but Robert Downey Jr. because I think that she's too to have a baby. She's too, yeah, it's a freak show. Yeah, I know who Barbara Bush is. Yeah. So I want to do Robert Downey Jr. He's been in my head recently. I have ice cream in a jar. Oh my God. They probably did consume it. Oh my God. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. Robert Downey Jr., when I look at him, I'm just like, The dingo ate her. I love Elaine. But Elaine, look at how did Elaine get a job on TV? How did Elaine, the character in Seinfeld, get a job? Her father is a huge billionaire. So she's in the system. There you go. Okay. Yeah, of course. They're all, I can't watch it anymore. I just can't. Yeah, Lori Vallow, it's kids. I feel really bad for them. They're dead. But I feel really bad. It's horrible, right? Would you ever considering? I have thought about that. He's not attractive. Who, Art Bell or Jason Momoa? I don't know what to say. French billionaire, exactly. So I think money is the root of all evil. On this planet, they've convinced us that we have to have money. We're not allowed to live. Who has church hair? Wait, who has church? Oh, Barbara Bush or Art Bell? I'm still, oh, Betty Broderick. Oh, yeah, he was. Of course he was, because he was brought into the industry by his father, a director. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that. What did you guys ask me? You asked me something else. Oh, my God, you asked me something else. Oh, there you go. Love to Kelsey you. It's your birthday. Whoop, whoop. It's Kelsey's birthday. I do not like Jennifer Aniston at all. I do not at all. Cash is king. That's what I was going to say. On this planet, they've made it so money is like all. Like people run around throwing their money. I have money. I can travel here. I can do this. Nobody cares. Nobody, you know, nobody cares. Nobody this, that, and the other. So it's very interesting. You can't just be. You're nothing if you don't have money. You don't count. That's what they think of us. And they don't like us anyway unless we acquiesce. Now think of narcissists in real life. I laugh at the word narcissist because I'm going to add a caveat to that. If you are a person that has to manipulate people, lie, scapegoat them, gaslight them, make up stories, use drugs, alcohol, and become a complete piece of shit, then really what you are is soulless, okay? You are soulless. So your fake facade is because you have no depth in your soul, really. So let's use the word narcissist with soulless, and then look at the people that run this country that have all the money and make the rules. Soulless. They don't care. Everybody thinks Jason Momoa is hot. I don't like him after I saw that video where he publicly in front of everybody had his hand on his kid's boobies. I don't like that. Google that one. And oh, she has to be. She's always annoyed me. Yeah, let's see. Then she threw up when I got home. Wait, who, what, why? Yeah, I don't have many secrets. I've outed everything. Yeah, so Jason, yeah, I think he is too. I saw the video with his kids, and I don't like it when men in public, I really have an issue. There's some men I find really great, and we're taught that we need to marry as a society. We're taught we need to marry as women. We're taught we're supposed to have families, but it really puts you at a disadvantage when you get married because you are now an entity of the government that did a government, yes, absolutely. You're a person that did a government transaction for your heart. It should be a heart transaction. So marriage is bullshit. And if women had enough of their strength, they wouldn't take from, thank you for that, thank you. They wouldn't take, I'm shouting like it's the front door. Thank you, Grandma, like this. Thank you, guys. But if we weren't taught that we needed a man to support us and succeed, and we needed to live with a man because that's what we needed to do, and we don't even, I mean, you can have sex, you don't have to marry a man, but we're taught to marry, and I really think it's a detriment to most of us. I really think it, yes, Jason, go look up that, go look it up. I really think it's a detriment to most females because we are put in a position of, if you're a woman and you're trying to get Robert Mitchum is hot, somebody pops right out of the 40s and they're like, hey, 1950 Robert Mitchum is hot. Okay, sorry, that just struck me as funny right out of the blue. Jason Momoa to Robert Mitchum. But anyway, when you think about it, to get a divorce, if you're a woman, you either have to fight the man with money that you married, and you don't have the money to fight him, and he locks you out of the bank account. And if you're two people that don't have money, then what the hell are you fighting over? And you probably can't make the money to move out, so you just eat shit and stay there. If your kids are, if you're married to a soulless man, or a soulless woman, they threaten to take your kids. So I actually would like to see people go back to the way it was supposed to be. None of this that's going on in this society right now. Oh, that's nice. Google when he does with his kids. Google when he puts his, that's what I was saying. I don't like these men in power, Biden being one of them. Biden being one of them, okay? Biden sits there and he gropes people in public. What can you do if you're a young woman who's 10, 11, and your father's sitting there and he's patting you on the ass, or as Momoa's doing, his hand is in his daughter's shirt like this? That's your young daughter. Like, do you really think my little Jason or my Keithy would have let me stick my hand down their pants? I mean, come on. Why are you doing that in front of a camera? Because you know when a camera's on you, you know that your kid's not going to say nothing. It's a form of manipulation. Ain't nobody going to help you when your dad is that famous. Nobody's going to help you. Look at Ryan, my favorite to hate, Ryan O'Neal. Look at Ryan O'Neal. That guy had a three-way with his own daughter and Melanie Griffith. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, there's no stopping him. He was a big star. What is his daughter going to say? She just became a heroin addict and went off the rails and married that crazy tennis player, John McEnroe. Angry, crazy person. So, I mean, like, what are you going to say when you're a young girl? What are you going to say? They pay your bills. That's how you make a living. That, yes, he had a threesome with Melanie Griffith and his daughter. Yes. My God. So, I mean, what are you going to say? What are you going to say to your father when he's in public? What are you going to say to President Biden, okay, when he's up there and he's got his staff members around him and they have their kids there and he's like sniffing somebody's hair? Are you going to say, excuse me, President? You're going to get thrown right out of it on TV. You will be called crazy. You're going to be called crazy. And the soulless one is going to keep sniffing your kid's hair. So... oh, God. I know some stories about Will Smith from his male fuckboys. Yeah. Exactly. I met Ryan at his book signing. Well, I hope he signed the book Perverted Father from Hell. That's how I hope he signs his book. Hi, I'm Ryan O'Neal, piece of shit, perverted father from hell, who fucked his daughter in a three-way with another woman. Maybe it was a four-way. Might have been 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't remember. Anyway, Tatum says that. Yeah. And they all look like... he punched Griffin in the face. Somebody I worked with once was good friends with... I'm trying to... whatever. Anyway, somebody I worked with was good friends with Griffin O'Neal. And it was right around the time that his father broke his nose and got in a fight with him. And look what happened to Farrah's son. I'm just saying, if you have this many... if you're a father of 4... and you have 4 kids on that are drug addicts. I think maybe one of them isn't, but that was maybe with his first wife. So I think the 2, Griffin and Tatum, are from that mom. And then I think Farrah had the one son, and then there's another son prior to either one of those 2. I don't think that other son is on drugs, but 3 of your kids are on drugs. You're the culprit. Sins of the father. So that's what that is. I know, it's disgusting. That's what that is. And Redmond is out of his mind. I mean, good God. And Farrah should have known better. But see, Farrah got tricked into it. And she actually basically was shut down with the cancer like that, while this guy's out smoking meth with his son. Like, I'm sorry. Are you a father or their best friend, loser? Because I don't care if you won an Oscar. There we are with the Oscar again. Can't question that guy. He's got a fucking Oscar. Which brings me into another story with my cousin Brent. I'm going to talk about my cousin Brent. Anyway, my cousin Brent, who I did not know till I met him as an adult, my birth cousin, one of them. He's now dead. Anyway, when he was younger and he wore like little, he's gay, he wore like little booty shorts and, you know, like all gay clothes kind of thing. And he was super cute, Nordic looking, blonde hair, blah, blah, blah. All right. So he was in a bar with, now I just forgot his name. Oh my God. Played with O'Neal, Rich Man, Poor Man. Who's the other one? Oh my God. What's his name? Okay, Ryan O'Neal's, Ryan didn't realize his daughter. Well, that's a good excuse. I just fucked my daughter and I didn't know who it was. Okay. Yeah, he tried to pick her up at the funeral. What's the other one? Nick Nolte. Jeez. Nick Nolte. So Nick Nolte's in a bar in Hollywood. No, it was Nick Nolte. I'm like, you know, rich man, poor man, Nick Nolte. Yeah, I just got it. Anyway, so my cousin was in a bar with his brother, my other cousin. So they're brothers, and my one cousin's gay. So he's in the bar, and Nick Nolte is like demanding he go home with him, right? Demanding. This is years ago. I mean, I probably wasn't even born at that time. It was probably like during that, because my cousin's older. Anyway, my other cousin had to pretend he was this cousin's lover so that that one would get off their backs. Seriously. So, oh yeah, seriously. So they're all split. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. Wait, mind your business. Who? What? Yeah, I know. It's weird. Anyway, Ryan O'Neal is part of the problem, and it's not stardom that does this. It's their own need to get recognition through the stardom and through what's going on. It's their own need to do it, right? Well, no, he was like aggressive with my cousin, Nick Nolte was. Like my cousin told me this, totally like aggressive. Like a girl says no, a gay guy can say no, they don't have to have sex with you. Why they gotta have sex with you? They don't gotta have sex with you. No one gotta have sex with anybody. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, he was just really aggressive. So the other cousin, who's really his brother, had to stand in and go, hey, dude, you're on my man. I was just like, oh, the story. But anybody, no, it's true. And it was in Hollywood, and it was years ago. Because I moved here in 86, and he moved here from Alberta before that. So, and he's older than me, maybe 15 years or something. So, Nick Nolte, very unfortunately. That's a great way to put it. Very unfortunate looking. Hello. Psst, shh, come here. You're very unfortunate looking. Oh, John Phillips. You know, and there's Michelle Phillips sitting there, you know, yelling at Mackenzie Phillips, saying, I didn't believe her at first. Of course not, because your little ego couldn't handle that your hubby-dubby was screwing his own daughter till she was an adult. This is how brainwashed she was. That's trauma. I mean, that's trauma for her. That's terrible. I mean, it's terrible. No, Redmond's not dead. Ryan O'Neal. Oh, Ryan O'Neal is disgusting. Poor Mackenzie Phillips. I mean, and everybody just let it happen. Oh, of course she told the truth. Who wants to say they slept with their father while they were a teenager? Who's going to say? And people go, well, she shouldn't have done that, but they don't understand the trauma bond. We're going to talk about the narcissist. We're also going to talk about Stockholm syndrome with that. That trauma bond is Stockholm syndrome. In other words, she's been dating that guy. Her father's been her father her whole life, and that happened at a young age, and it continued to happen. She's trauma bonded. She wants her dad's love, so she does it. These people are sick. Oh, yeah, I know. Sick, and yet everybody goes, sick. Yeah, well, I don't know about Anthony Hopkins. He did play Hannibal Lecter, which... Have you guys seen that funny meme where it says it puts the mask on its face or it can't go into the store? You see that one? Like the guy, it rubs the lotion on its skin. It rubs the lotion on its skin. Who wrote that movie? I mean, honestly. And then remember the cute little redhead, Juliette Moore? I just make up names. I'm like, you know this one and that one? She's darling looking, so cute. But she did the Hannibal TV show or Netflix series or whatever that was, or series. And like, they actually are drugging them. That should tell you they know what they're talking about, hidden in plain sight through a movie. They are, Juliana Moore, yeah, they are telling them in this movie that Ray Liotta's character comes in, they drug him, and then they cut his scalp and eat part of his brain while he's still talking. So we know that they do this in real life. Somebody be doing this somewhere. There you go. Oh my God, why would anybody sleep with an adult family member who's not, I mean, you shouldn't, I can't. I can't. And free Britney, for God's sakes. My mother refused to let us watch Pretty Baby. Well, looking back on it, the mother, you know, I do think Brooke Shields was terribly abused by a mother that wanted her daughter to be famous. And so, you know, what happened after that? Transhumanism happened. But I mean, was Brooke Shields really even a girl? I mean, I don't know. Or was she transgendered at birth when you're a hermaphrodite and they switch you? I don't know. I really don't know. I know people say that. But yeah, and then there was Jodie Foster and Pretty Baby. Wasn't that with that stupid guy? The stupid guy. De Niro. Was it De Niro? Was that Taxi? That was Taxi. De Niro. De Niro, you're just... Boo, De Niro. Vegan sushi. I bet you did. Yeah, she was. Yeah, let's see. These days, DNA tests before surgery. Wait. Yeah, of course. You shouldn't. I mean, how is it they can transgender somebody as early as age 13? I mean, do you remember being 13? Do you think you were logical? Oh, drugs kill everything. Yeah, but if you're sleeping with you, I don't care how high I was. I'm not going to sleep with my kids. So, or anybody's kids, really. So, Sia, the one with the lampshade on her head. That one. Yeah, right? Exactly. Oh my God, you know what happened? Sugar is a drug. Yes, it is. And I'm a drug addict from sugar. Look what happened, you guys. So many suicides from young trans. Yes, because maybe, who knows? Look, it's in my pocket. Okay, here's my Moldavite. But you know what happened to my Moldavite? It's really mad at me. Do you know what happened? I left it in my workout pants and it went into the washing machine and into the dryer. And then I heard it tumbling in the dryer and it was all hot. I probably upset it. So I've been doing this one. See, look, Moldavite. Anyway, he was in my pocket and I washed him by accident. Oh, Carradine, you know, oh yeah, Keith Carradine. No, it's not that one. Was it Keith? Oh, well, anyway, you know what I think about, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, I know my poor Moldavite's going to be very angry at me. Probably all little Moldavite guys are going to come out. And you know what? People say you're evil because you like rocks, but they sleep with children. Yeah, my friend was married to David Carradine, so absolutely. People say if you read tarot cards, you're evil, but they rape babies. People say all kinds of shit designed to keep you from knowing your power and strength when it comes to the metaphysical and what kind of power and strength that you have in order to keep control of yourself. So we buy into the lies and then we end up in this like weirdo world where it's a weirdo world, right? So we end up in the weirdo world and they make shit up. So we are never told the truth about what goes on in this planet. David Carradine hit on my sister. Well, I hope it wasn't while he was married to my friend. But we never know the truth metaphysically. They keep us away from everything that will elevate our souls on a metaphysical level and a spiritual level in order to keep us at a lower vibration so they can harness our energy so that we are their slaves. And I'm nobody's bitch and I'm not going to be herd immunized, and nor am I listening to the government. And that's what I'm saying. Oh my God, they do everything. They do everything. Oh my God, what was your... Oh, Steve Bing. Well, I know I had a client that slept with him. I told you this. Anyway, he didn't do that. That was murder. Come on. People go, oh, you know, he committed... Did he really? Do you think that guy with his billions just jumped off the building in the roof of Culver City? Try getting thrown off the roof, okay? Usually when you jump off that... No one's jumping off a building that high. I mean, come on. You probably are being haunted by your deceased husband. That's probably it. I mean, no one's jumping off that building. That's not happening. It's a hit. We have a murder cult going on here. No, they don't commit suicide. They can get every piece of ass, male, female, all, you know, whatever. Come on. Yeah, I got to do Eddie Van Halen. Of course he was suicided. Oh my God, Valerie Bertinelli was your babysitter. Bravo, that's great. Do tell. And so many throw out the baby with the bathwater. Exactly. My cards and rocks and pendulum. Oh my God, yeah. Exactly. All right, you all, I've got to go because all of a sudden I just feel like I got to go to sleep. No, I'm getting up really early because it's supposed to be 100. I don't know what to say about Reiki. I like it. That's what I do. I do like it. I should do a bunch, but next I want to do Robert Downey Jr. Like it's been in my head. Yeah, it's been in my head. That's what I'm saying. Just been in my head. Yeah. Anyway, why does Jodie Foster... I don't know why people hide they're gay. If you're gay, just be gay. Do you think I go around hiding the fact that I'm straight? I mean, that's media made up. That's the media making that up, and that's a false religion, and that's all of those things going around saying bullshit like that. You know what? Randy Quaid was not wrong. And I told you, one of my clients actually was his lawyer because she was Canadian, and he wasn't wrong when he was speaking that, though he spoke it cray-cray. He was not wrong, Randy Quaid and his Star Whackers. No, and thank you for your prayers, you guys. Thank you so much. It can be trendy to be gay, but I'm saying there are real gay people out there that have been gay their whole life. They don't need to feel shame about that, because I really, truly believe that truly gay people know when they're little that they're gay. So if you're, oh my God, see, Sweet Tooth was produced. Downey's a person. Ooh, microbladed brows, cool. So anyway, if you're truly born gay, you're truly born gay. I mean, that's like saying, you know, if you're truly born 5'10", you're truly born 5'10". If you're born with boobs, you're born with boobs. I don't know what to say. John Phillips was part of the blood cult. That's what they do. John Phillips gave his daughter to Mick Jagger when she was 15. That's right. As soon as she hit of age, which 15 isn't really of age, but I'm pretty sure they sent the dad to go get something and then Mick Jagger had his way. I believe that. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. So why is that okay? Like, are we supposed to admire Mick Jagger now? Like, oh my God, it's Mick Jagger. He fucked my daughter. I mean, come on now. Oh my God, before I go, Courtney Strawden, that little girl. You know, they showed a video today of that little girl, Courtney Strawden. You know who I mean? She was married to Doug Hutchins from the Green Mile. I met them 2012, 2013, one or the other, on the Australian morning show. And I was supposed to meet, you know, Miley's husband too, was supposed to be on the show, but he wasn't. Anyway, so little Courtney came by, and she was like 16 at the time. And she came by, and she was darling, super cute. Okay, she was nice to talk to. Her little mom, her mom was with her, and they were both very nice. She was very open sexually, I would say, as in she was like, she just gave that vibe off, right? But there was nothing wrong with her, and there was nothing, you know, bad about her. And I saw a clip today of Anderson Cooper mocking her in an interview. So these people were paid billions on the nightly news to mock a little girl who was 16, married to a man who was 51. We do call that pedophilia, by the way. Sorry if nobody else wants to. Sorry if they were soulmates. Courtney Strawden, little Courtney Strawden, you know who I mean? She was married to Doug Hutchins off of the Green Mile. So they mocked her, but I watched this interview with her. I wasn't familiar with it until today, but I watched this interview, and there she was, little 16-year-old dressed like a little hoochie, and then everybody's going to be like, oh my God, she's so worldly. Like, she was asking for it. You know how they say that? Because you have boobs, you must be at fault. If you're attractive, you must be fucked up, right? Like, if you're attractive and you've been in the sex business, or you walk around in a nightie or whatever, you must be at fault, right? Okay. In this interview, her husband is talking and trying to explain why he's not a pedophile, which is exactly what he is, okay? That is what he is, okay? I know somebody who dated, you're going to think I'm a liar. Anyway, Deanna and I know somebody who dated Joey Buttafuoco. We really do. We have another psychic friend that actually dated Joey Buttafuoco. No joke, really. Okay, switching from the Long Island Lolita back to Courtney Strawden. So she, in the interview, she's watching her husband, and she's making faces like this, like she's doing something with her mouth, like she's got a tic, right? So the newscasters are making fun of her, including Anderson Cooper. What a piece of shit, given who you are, buddy, and where you come from. So you're on the news and we're supposed to take you seriously on CNN, and you're chastising a child because she obviously was having some kind of stressful reaction to it. And then everybody who defends C. Teigen is like, oh my God, C. Teigen is she's just fucking fabulous. And this bitch is bullying this little girl. Yeah. No, I don't think she was trying to be sexy. I think she was actually having a problem, really. She described it as having kind of a little breakdown. Tell me, then email me privately, Tom, if you do, about Keithy's accident. Email me privately if you know something that I don't know, which is very possible. Yeah, she was still 16, so it doesn't even fucking matter what she was doing. She was a 16-year-old child. And everybody's like, she's a whore. She's a this. She's a that. Why? Because she's attractive and you're jealous? Because she was born looking like that and you're jealous? Because why is she those things? Because you say she's those things? Because you can't get a man? Because she can? What is wrong with our society? You should always defend the young woman no matter what, or the young man no matter what. It could happen to young boys too. Who was the guy, Urkel? Was that him? He had that older woman. The one that died of brain cancer. What was his name? Urkel, right? No, not Urkel. Saved by the Bell. Who's the spazzy one? Though the character, I can't think of his name. I didn't really watch that show. You know who I mean? He had an older wife. Screech, thank you. He had an older wife, right? He had an older wife. So, you know, is that a handler thing? Is that what is that? And Anderson Cooper. Well, Anderson Cooper is traumatized in so many different ways and looks like an alien. But if people are going to tell me that CNN is a news channel, then maybe they should remove their hosts like that, because there's something wrong with those hosts, right? So, yeah, Dustin Diamond, thank you. He was married to an older woman, and, you know, Anderson Cooper does look like an alien. Stop, because he might be. So, yeah, he might be. Yeah, Screech. So anyway, when you're looking at it like that, I just thought I'd mention that Courtney Stratton, because I was like, you know, nobody said, like, they just want to bash the women. Why is our culture all about, let's take the woman down? The women do this, the women do that. The women give birth to everybody is what the women fucking do. Every one of you, the woman gives birth to you. So without the woman's powerful body and powerful essence, you are not going to be here. So stop bashing the woman. Oh, I'm sure you fell asleep. I'm still ranting. Anyway, that was my thing. That's my thing, okay? Yeah, I don't know about that letter in the alphabet, of which I'm not. I don't belong to any group. I have my own opinions. And these are my opinions and have been my opinions for 30 years. Anyway, yeah, they always bitch at women. Well, because we weren't even allowed to vote. Women still have less rights. So what's that about? What, we're not important? We're not, you know, I don't know. Okay, there's my rant. That's my rant, y'all. Okay, bye, you guys. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw that where Dr. Drew was checking on his show if she had implants or not. Okay. Why as a society do we give a shit if the woman has implants or doesn't? Does that make her less of a person that we should protect? Or does it justify the abuse of the poor girl to put her on camera and do that? I mean, I don't care if she has breast implants or not. I mean, if she's 16 and she has them, I mean, who let her do that? That's wrong. But I'm sorry, Dr. Drew, who is my friend, you shouldn't be doing that in that interview. I saw that and I was like, why is that a thing on TV? No one cares if she has fucking implants. It's objectifying a 16-year-old child, okay? I like Drew, though. I do like Drew. I'm sorry. I do. But it's unacceptable that you do that. We do that as a culture, that the TV people do that. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We should not, it is. It's exploitation. It's all kind, no one cares. But that goes into that Jerry Springer type thing. Is that your baby's mama's, father's, papa's, did you screw my cousin TV show? Tele-Vision, yeah. So, I mean, it's a huge problem. Yeah. Groucho Marx, I can't even go there. All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a good night. I just exhausted myself. And I can't even talk about Josh Duggar. I'll go insane, and then it'll just make me go eat cake. I can't. I cannot. Okay. Bye, you guys. We shouldn't be competitive as women. There's no competition. We're all different. We are all different. No competition. Okay. Raise above competition, unless you're in a race, like you're actually like in a race, like a bike race or something, then you got to compete. Okay, bye you guys. Mwah. Bye. Thank you guys. Okay, wait.